1. What is going on, Internet? And welcome to OnlyCops. We are currently, oh wow, I'm zoomed in here. Live. It took me a second to get everything fired up. I was in the middle of work, technically. The ARFCOM news channel got 130 videos or something like that deleted today.
Why?
YouTube turns of service. This was like 10-year-old videos when TOS was different back then. And so it we'll see. Hopefully nothing comes of it. They just deleted the old stuff. But I am dealing with that bit of drama at work. But I am here today, and we are going to stream. People complain in the comment section if I am quiet or loud or whatever. Same thing for Bill. Julian is not here yet. Let's see. Demerit points for being late. Where's that chat? Here you go. You guys can thank Andrew Sawyer. He's the purveyor of your negative 20 points for complaining. Great volume this time. Oh, nice. For once. Anyways.
From one person.
From one, yeah, I was going to say everyone else will complain for sure. This has easy as number 1. I will replace, easy the tired. E-A-3-Y's the tired. I am tired. Bro had a 30, I think it was like a 36-hour fast yesterday. And I had skipped like 2 or 3 weeks of doing it, so it was a lot harder than I remember it being. Like when I was doing it like every week, it wasn't too bad. Like Mondays, I just got used to not eating.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man, the devil wanted me for that. I was like, yo, like I would eat this porcelain cup in front of me if I could. Speaking of which, here is Policeman Pokemon. Oh, the day Juan's not here. I am rocking all the merch.
You can't see it though.
So yeah, I was going to say you can't see most of the time. Yeah,
it won't be good enough for him.
No, but I did wear this was Wednesday before I went to NRAM. I wear our deputy's hoodie. It was hot in this room, but it did look good, and I had to back like way up for them to be able to see it. But
how was old NRAM?
It was I mean, it was NRAM. I mean, so for it's the NRA annual meet or something like that. I don't remember what the acronym stands for,
meeting.
But it's basically industry meeting. I do work in the firearms industry as a marketing professional for now. We'll see. But so a bunch of brands go out. FN had a pretty cool optic. Springfield had a couple cool launches. CZ came out with a new pistol. That was kind of cool.
Did they?
And then Taurus came out. It was really cool. It's like if you mixed like a Strybog or like a Kuna with a MP5, basically, it's kind of what they made. It's really neat, actually, and it won't be expensive because it's Taurus. So there was some interesting stuff.
Made that?
Yeah, they have they are a government subcontractor in South America. So they actually have relatively large like design and manufacturing capacity. They just don't typically sell to us. They end up selling to other, because again, you're competing with everyone and their mother here, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to say hi to chat for a little bit. You guys start my timer. I'm at 4 minutes. I'm going to see how long it takes for me to rattle through chat. For the uninitiated here at OnlyCops, this is the Tuesday stream, so it'll be the law enforcement adjacent with some body cam here on the stream. Bill, my old beat buddy, is going to hang out with me. We may or may not get Julian here later. We shall see. But I say hello at the beginning to everybody that's here. According to the pinned comment, Easy was indeed the first one. Richard L.E., welcome. Arca Valentine. Let's see. Souffle, which I believe is Christy, welcome. Brave Django, second mod. Caffeinated, welcome. It said, I'm settled in with my Uncrustables, a Celsius, and my dog. That's a good time. I rescued a dog. There was a dog. I was getting my neighbor's mail, and a cute little puppy. It must have been like maybe a 4-month-old like lab mix. Um, and it was whimpering. I could hear it whimpering and scratching on somebody's front door. Well, I walked by it. I didn't think anything of it. Well, I stepped on something on the pavement that made like a foot scrape noise. I think whipped his head around and just beeline for me. And so I kind of like prepared to like kick or shove this dog because I was like, I don't know if this guy's gonna jack me up or whatever. Super sweet dog. So I got stuck with it for the better part of 3 hours. I don't have a backyard and I can't bring it in the house. And so I ended up having to call my neighbors who were like on the other side of the planet right now to get a code to get into the garage, to get into their backyard, to unlock their fence, to go get this dog in there. And then shout out to Municipal Animal Services. They came out and scanned the dog the next morning. It didn't have a collar or a tag, but it's clearly taken care of. Like it's well fed, doesn't have fleas and all that stuff. So I was like, this just left somebody's house. So they have a pretty cool policy. They're going to hold on to it for 30 days and then it's up for adoption. I don't know how long the adoption period is, but if you're looking for one, Everman has a very sweet, I believe it's a girl. I didn't check that hard, but probably like a 3 to 4 month old lab mix. Sweet as could be. Let me pick it up and everything. It was cute. Cute dog, but total spaz too. Because it's at that age where it's just play is everything, and it was all sad. It's like, you betrayed me. I fed it. It got cat food, which was kind of hilarious. Because I didn't have any dog food.
And I was like, they don't get it.
Yeah. And the only thing I saw is apparently just cat food has a little too much protein and fats for dogs.
For a puppy, probably not.
But they were like, honestly, as long as it's a young puppy and you're not doing it all the time, like you can't fully supplement the food, but like a meal or two is not going to kill a dog. You just might have stinky poos. Let's see, Dorpin. Frida Gamum? No idea. It's one of my admin. I'm gonna assume it's Poe, because that name makes negative sense. Let's see. Notorious Emu, welcome. Timestamp Compiler, welcome. Bob is the name. Layla. PD Walt, welcome. Mr. Toastar. Scrolling. Lil Sarah Castic, welcome, Sarah. Scrolling. Player get played, welcome. That gospel guy, welcome. S Gamer, Omnidan, say greetings, people of Earth. Your dad, Willard. Eric White, the athlete 2.0. Abs, I think I said hi to. Pomushi Gowler. Tweaky. Adam Sawyer, who already lost you guys points. Firecracker. Scrolling. Nerd Out. Alex. Adam Christian. Oh, and I'm done. Dude, I did that in 4 minutes. The Tholin. Alex. That's everyone I can see. Lanzik. Sam. That's everybody I can see. If I missed you, all caps me in the comment section. I will get to you when I get to you. Snack Pro 01 is here in chat, at least.
He said he's out tonight. His cough is still bad.
Yeah, dude, I just X-Bane, I did miss you. If you were there, I didn't see it. Lisa, I did miss you. Italian Uncrustable. Lisa, what did I miss? Why am I getting yelled at? Not Uncrustable Baby Emu. I'm assuming it's because the chat had refreshed, because I opened the this chat admin panel relatively late. I probably missed a lot of people if you were early. Even said your audio was perfect and you sounded great. I'm sorry. It refreshes from time to time. If y'all could see, and I mean, y'all can see the chat rate, but I see it all on top of a bunch of other stuff in this little window.
Yeah, it's a pain when you have the stream running.
Oh, dude, there's a lot going on here.
I used to have the stream open in the background, and then I would open my personal YouTube over the top.
Oh
And
yeah,
then do chat off of that.
it's probably easier to be honest.
It is.
I will forgive you for a kitty sighting. There's a cat somewhere here, but they're being a little camera shy. You missed my super chat. I didn't see it. I call it Cap. Colperistic. P-woo. I did miss you. 49 undefeated.
Hey, Juan saw your merch.
Oh, nice. That makes me happy. Oh, Omnidan. 83 on his third exam. Points to chat. I'll allow it. What was that? 83? I'll let that be just to get his 420 on points. I'll allow it. Dan, congratulations. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about being in academy is it's like you're testing every single week. And I don't have test anxiety, and the tests were never really that hard. But technically, I mean, you could be unemployed like with a 2 weeks notice from your employer if you fail a test, you know? It's not because you want to leave per se, but if you don't pass, you don't pass.
How many chances did we have?
You had 3 total.
3 total, right?
Yeah. And so if you failed a test, they'd let you take it again. If you failed it again, it was one more time. But I think if you failed a test, passed, you failed another one, you only got one more chance, I believe.
Yeah. Something like that. That's back when they had standards.
Right. Dylan, he said 357 MP5. That is an MP7. So let's see. Chat is redone it. Tyler or Taylor DeGrappler Emu, welcome. Mr. Mom. Adam, I believe I said hi. We're at 63 points. We're at net 63 points.
Net
yeah.
63 points.
Yes, we are.
Good luck.
No love became an F. Snack, I said hello. Operator Emu, welcome. Just when I thought I was done. Chris Redfield, welcome back. I'm a complete bot. Welcome. And I'm back to X-Bane's comment. We're in. We're locked in. We're doing good. At this point. Wow.
No, I heard it. You can go back.
Anyways.
You can rewind the stream.
We are beginning. If you have any law enforcement related questions, put them in the comment section below or in the chat, and we will see if we can get to answering them. The War Tato here. Mac said potato, Mr. Potato. Flexing 19 months. Welcome. This first story is based only because I recognize the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, new video of the heart-stopping moments a gunman walks into Pauls Valley High School in Oklahoma.
Also,
you can see
like this guy is the meme for, you know, who would be the suspect for this type of crime. Like, yo, you remember the guy that was on like it was like a Ring camera. He's like, I am Harry Dresden. Open this door. And he's like screaming for this guy to open his door and somehow survives that encounter after getting into this guy's house.
Yeah, that's...
And I think it was legitimately, this is a grown man making a business decision. He's like, if I can get him out of here, it's no problem for me. I dust this guy and I got to go repaint my wall and get hazmat out here.
But you just don't know. I mean...
You make it into the house, it's not going to be a discussion. You're inside of my front door, we'll talk all day long. But yeah, you're in the house.
Make it into the house, I think it's...
Man, especially in Tejas, bro. Like,
it's game over for me.
Like Texas is legally,
especially in the house.
That's what I mean.
There
like,
there's some parts of Texas where I would be worried to do it in public.
Yeah,
but in my house, yeah.
Because like in my car, I could drive away or whatever it is. But like the domicile, like I would not want to be on the business end of that. Medic 69 based. ECC show us staged for 16 months. Nice. Also, Django flexing 16 months. My dog. Zach Nemo. Judging by the thumbnail of the stream.
Is Django our No spoilers bot like Chris used to have.
Based. That's incredible.
Every
No
7
spoilers.
minutes, no spoilers.
I love that. But anyways, Mr. Suspect, obvious is suspect here.
Pistol in hand. But watch what unfolds next. Principal Kirk
Dude,
Moore in
the Stones, he took a round right there.
blue
Did he?
shirt
Yeah.
emerging from another door and tackling the suspect, identified by police as 20-year-old Victor Hawkins, a former student of the
Jeez.
school. Just feet away, you can see a young person slip out during Moore's fast act.
Literally, this guy saved this kid's life. This kid 100% gets dusted like a few seconds later.
Efforts. Authorities say the principal was shot in the chaos, but managed to get the suspect to drop the gun.
Like, this is what getting manhandled looks like. Like, he's got hand on face, hand on wrist, probably whispering sweet nothings like, boy, you better give it up. I'll kill you.
I hope he wasn't whispering. I hope he was
You were yelling at this poor guy.
yelling at this dude.
Another staff member then scrambling to pick it up.
It
He
doesn't
kicks the gun. Hey, it's a stressful situation, okay? I'll forgive
I
him.
saw it in a
surprise
movie.
me, the actions that he took, but it is amazing at the actions that he took. There's not a doubt in my mind that he saved kids' lives yesterday.
What a
In a
G.
statement, Moore said in part, like so many educators around the country, we prepare for these events. I'm grateful that my instincts and training, as well as God's hand, were available to me. The suspect told investigators he was inspired by the Columbine school shooting,
course.
according to an affidavit. He now faces numerous charges, including shooting with intent to kill, as a shaken school community is grateful no one was killed, thanks to the heroic action.
What are you shaking? You had a grown man there, dude. It's like,
Yeah,
what
you should be
are you
pretty,
scared of?
confident.
Like, yo. Also, it's that's like the principal. Like, shout out to him.
And also,
hmm.
go back to the video real quick. Here's my thing, right? Everybody wants to blame this or that. I mean, we know what everyone blames for these incidents,
Right.
but look at how much deterrence there was for him to get in there.
Oh, he walked in.
One set of doors
Yeah, he walked in.
that
Yeah.
probably weren't even locked.
Golly, dude. And like, he's maybe got 10, 12, maybe 15 rounds in that handgun. Maybe he's got a
Maybe.
reload.
Maybe.
And that's enough to hurt people, right? Like, that's definitely, you can
yes,
kill some
yes,
people with
but-
that. But
Like if that door was locked, how motivated do you think he would have been?
oh, when they would have gotten stopped there, right? PD goes and confronts him there. And maybe only PD gets hurt, which is a win in our book, right? That nobody else has to step up. But
Yeah.
Tyler's asking if Julian got deported.
No.
He did not get deported. Well, he's being held hostage by sickness, technically.
He's been demoted.
He said, if so, justice
his
for
voice.
Julian. Also, hi, he wants to bill. Can you play the sound for me?
I can. Yes. I
Do
can.
it for Tyler.
Let's see here.
Let's see. And then Alex just got a conditional from a PD thanks to the training. Ready to get points for PD. You better hope, bro. When you're young, that's hard.
There you go.
I probably was not actually earning points for PD until almost like a month into field training when I was like actually able to be like half decent at a call.
A month is generous.
Well, and I'm saying like it's still getting carried, right? Like this is like getting carried on a call. It's a layup. I just managed to successfully do something without looking like an idiot, right? Consistently
A
getting
and B
points.
phase was
Yeah.
A and B phase was 7 weeks.
I think yeah.
So yeah, I would say
I was losing points as often as I was gaining points.
yeah.
That early. It wasn't until about like a year and a half on patrol where I felt like I could by myself gain points pretty consistently. And even then,
Yeah.
there was still some mulligans out there. I was like, well, we're just gonna call this so nobody got hurt kind of call, right? Like,
Yes.
Like
This is a failing forward
yeah,
moment.
exactly. I by no means was the most high speed, low drag person I knew.
Yeah.
The Emerald, welcome. But anyways, yeah. Shout out to this guy. Points to admin. That'd be who this is, or society. Let's give it to society, just so I don't have to give it to admin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a lot. That takes a lot of stones here. I'm gonna also, I guess, just for giggles, I'll give this to vigilantes
Yeah.
Technically, that's vigilante justice. And points from suspects for getting bodied by an old man. Like, dominated. You were armed and had the opportunity to pick your time for the battle and just got instantly bodied by this old timer who, maybe just credit to him, he could have been an old wrestler for all we know, but he put in work. Shout out to that guy. And I guess media, they covered it. That's good. I believe he's fine. He did get shot, but I'm guessing his a flesh wound.
Principal
Yeah.
Emily Ikeda, NBC News.
We thank you for
Dude,
watching.
Imagine getting sent to the principal's office after that.
Bro, could you imagine? I would be like, can you pull that thing out of me? And like, you know, I want to put it on my desk. Imagine being stubby sussy spent. Wow.
You a cop, man? I'm just letting you know they hire anybody nowadays, man. Like, come on, man. They need to hire me. I'm from. Hey, don't get hit, boss. See? Oh, come on, officer. See, that's what I'm saying. That's my pure definition, bro. That's crazy. You need to give him a ticket, bro. Hey. You need to give him a ticket, officer, for that.
You should look both ways. That is the minimum
There are a
requirement
number.
for crossing. Was this Metro?
You a cop, man? I'm just letting you know they hire anybody nowadays, man. Like, come on, man. They need to hire me. I'm from. Hey, don't get hit, boss.
Is there
Miami
like
Beach.
Yeah, but is there? Keep playing it.
See? Oh, come on, officer. See, that's what I'm saying. That's my
I don't think it's a crosswalk. Oh, they got some
it's
stripes.
a crosswalk.
Definition,
but
bro,
where
that's-
is the?
Yeah, it's definitely the crosswalk. It's just not
No,
striped
it's-
here. It's striped over
it's a
there, and you can see the
crosswalk.
curb.
But what I'm saying is, there's no like around here. If there's a crosswalk on a street that's not a stoplight or anything,
Right.
there's that little flashing indicator that you push the
You a
button
cop,
to
man?
cross.
Oh, it's
I
not
don't
there.
see anything like that.
I'm
Let's
just
see
letting
if
you know
it's on
they
the
hire.
side. Hold on. Let's see if it's on the other side. Yeah, that's a good point. Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
So, like, in what world does that car know that it has to stop for
yeah,
someone
it doesn't. Yeah,
choosing to walk across the road?
yeah. Even that's just a
unless
sign.
there's a sign, like,
Maybe a yield sign. Maybe.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know
that's just
how
weird.
this guy doesn't notice. Now, don't get me wrong. When somebody's talking to you, they're going to eat up a lot of
Yeah.
your like mental horsepower, if you want to call it that. So I'll give him a little bit. We're still taking points, but I'm going to take a little less only because he is currently being approached by someone. Talking to him, you're doing the scanning thing where you're trying to figure out whether or not this person's a threat to you or whatever. But we'll take some points here. I'll only take 10 for being an idiot. No harm, no foul. And I'm going to say society. I'm going to give 10 just for trolling this guy. That's proper trolling right there. Like, he didn't say anything rude or illegal or offensive.
He
He's
actually
just
he
like,
asked him for a job.
Yeah.
He's like, tell him to hire me.
shout out to your boy.
Yeah.
Tyler points to chat for Pomoosh's comment about Julian being detained by ICE, illness, coughing, and extra. What is this? Phlegm? That how you spell phlegm? I would have never guessed that. That's incredible. Okay, I'll. What is this? 5? I'm feeling generous today. We'll give 50 here. Let's go for chat. Also for Tyler bringing it to our attention. Where's Pomoosh's comment? Pomoosh. Oh, Kevy Metal's here. Welcome, brother. Pomoosh. Wow, how far up was that? Or was it recent? I can't pin it. I can't see it. I can't pin it. Pomoosh. Yo. Feel staged. Nerd out? You're probably right. Justice for Emu from unjust persecution. Who got persecuted?
For what?
Lots of downtowns in Florida. They don't use lights. They have signals that say stop for people in a crosswalk. It's kind of, yeah, that's crazy. I would want some sort of indicator that, especially if you're going to have that much foot traffic, I would want like a decent crosswalk. To be fair, I guess so in Denton around the college campus, That's all they got is like yield for pedestrians because I don't want to put a crossing walk at every single, because there's a ton of pedestrian traffic there. That's not unreasonable. That's not unreasonable. Just sketchy.
No, so what I'm talking about is like it was in the city I used to live in, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a busy road, but there was neighborhood, gym, a couple other things. I think a school was down the road, maybe.
Yeah.
So busy road, but there was crosswalks and there was the yield sign and then just a little flashing yellow light. And you push the button and then the yellow light would flash.
Yeah.
And then it would give someone an indicator.
Or
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it's just a Tesla self. Oh, no, it's not even that. This is like a
It's
like a Toyota.
Yeah.
Well, two people not paying attention at the same time.
Someone texting is what it is.
The dog sled sheriff, welcome. Also, Tyler Stevens, welcome, brother. Here we go.
There are a number of Bernalillo County deputies, though, in hot water. And 4 investigator Ryan Laughlin had been looking into one of them for the last month. Ryan joins us now. And Ryan, this deputy is now out of a
What in the camera angle?
job.
Yeah, we are still waiting for public records requested from the Sheriff's Office and APD that we asked for close to a month ago. Today, Sheriff John Allen announced Deputy Jacob Zamora is fired. He had been at the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office for a year before he was terminated earlier this month, and it's all because his county-issued AR-15 rifle was used to kill someone on New
By him?
Year's Day.
When his firearm was stolen, he did not
Stolen?
report his firearm to be stolen.
Ooh,
Oh, he
that'll
left
do
it. He left it in his car, I bet. Dude.
That'll do it.
So, our city had issued rifles. Bill and I were not that cool, so we had to buy our own if we wanted to go to rifle school because we were way too junior to be prioritized on any of that bullshit, right? So you got to go way before I did. I was super. You had cool supervision. Not to throw
Yes.
shade at my supervision, but it wasn't my sergeants. It was my lieutenants and up that were not cool. Also, my side of town was like, no, you can't leave for anything. Basically, it never approved anything just because we're too busy. But I went on my own rifle. I didn't have a city issued, and even my own rifle, because it was technically like my patrol rifle, I could not leave that specific rifle in my car. Period. Because it gets taken.
Because if it got stolen, just like this.
Yeah. Same thing with like your issued pistol. Although we did have someone who's now, I believe, a lieutenant at our old agency that left their pistol in the North Park parking lot. She dropped it in the parking lot.
Jeez.
But you can fail upwards, right?
Oh.
But same thing. Like you're responsible for that issued gear and or gear that you're meant to use on duty. But yeah. The second you went to the school, that was one of the things they taught you is like, you're not allowed to leave this thing anywhere for this reason.
To us, or anyone at all, until we found out by the ATF that our rifle was used in the commission of a homicide.
Used allegedly by this guy, Peyton Reagan. Albuquerque police think he pulled the trigger, and his friend, Dominic Martinez, are responsible for killing Alexander Wilson on New Year's Day downtown. You see Reagan there on the left, Martinez on the right. Police say they were downtown.
Couple of mugshots, dude.
They kind of look like we were playing this game called you had to take pictures on it. I couldn't remember what it was. But you had to take pictures, and there was always this like chaotic stuff that was happening. It was kind of like Pokemon Snap, but
Yeah.
with pictures. Anyways, these guys kind of look like the generated characters they made in that game.
Yeah. That's a very pointy chin.
Yes.
Actually there and heard the gunshots and witnessed Reagan running away with the rifle. And their investigation revealed Reagan had texted Martinez about killing 3 people before that shooting. And this right here is similar to the rifle that Zamora had stolen out of his personal vehicle. By the time police had got it and recovered it, it looked something more like this. That's what's called the lower receiver. When we asked Bernalillo County sheriffs, how did no supervisors catch that his
Wait a minute. So if it was used in the commission of a crime and they recovered it, now, don't get me wrong, This part of it is the serialized part,
Serialized, yeah.
but why don't they have the upper?
What's really funny is they left the serialized part
That's what I
to be found.
and it's the ATF, like it's the feds, like
To be fair, the IQ between those two suspects probably didn't touch double digits together.
no, but
So
that's kind of weird. I'd be curious the chain of custody on this. Burry Strasbeck, late fee. Being an adult sucks sometimes. Brother, I feel you. At least you don't have an entire room worth of stream people yelling at you for adulting.
true.
I guess they would have disassembled. I just don't know why you would disassemble it unless you thought that that was maybe like how that was not going to get traced back to them or whatever. That's weird. Or they sold it maybe.
AR-15 was missing. Well, the sheriff says he had replaced it with a personally owned AR-15 to avoid detection. He's now out of a job, and if there's going to be any criminal charges here, he says that'll be up for APD and the DA's office to decide. And of course, 4 investigates. We'll follow up. Guys?
Wow. All right. Ryan, thanks for staying on top of that.
Ultra
What
fire.
would they-
You
what
lie
would they
about gear getting
criminally-
stolen?
Yeah, but what would they criminally charge him?
I don't think they can. No. He's going to get fired.
People's guns get stolen all the time. He's gonna get fired and then rehired somewhere else.
Well, let's be honest. Yeah. Do I think that this is worth losing your license over? You left equipment in your car and it got stolen? No. Because there's nothing malicious in it. Now, is lying a problem? Yes, but he didn't lie on an official document. He didn't lie to get somebody arrested. He didn't lie about an official act. He
didn't even lie. It was just omission of truth.
I wouldn't hire him personally. Like if I caught him lying on something that would eventually actually lead to a damn death, right? Especially using that death might have occurred no matter what, but it implicates the agency. And if it implicates the agency, you don't want to deal with that, right? But I don't think the guy should get delicensed for it. I wouldn't hire him, but I understand if someone's really struggling, whatever. Well, I'll give some points to administrators here because they didn't. We're gonna wait for the investigation. Dude, you lied about issued gear. We spent the money to get you trained and equipped to do the job, and when it got stolen, and honestly, had he just said something, "Hey, I'm an idiot. My thing got stolen, dude. I'm just now doing my background." And I got asked. You'll find this funny. I got asked whether or not I slept on duty ever, and I was like, 100% I slept on duty. Yeah. I was like, because it asked like when, and I was
never
like, well,
by yourself.
And that's what I explained.
You never did it by yourself.
I didn't say who, but I said me and other officers would sleep during 2020 when we were not allowed to take off and we're working mandatory overtime shifts. It was like a weird question, and I was like, I mean, I can't lie. I'm gonna get polygraphed on this, and so I kind of chuckled. But I was like, I'd rather admit to it. Yeah. Because the whole goal about it is being honest, right? There was a bunch of weird stuff like that. Do you ever violate policy? Do you ever commit crimes that you haven't been caught of? I was like, all the time. I speed all the time. I failed to yield all the time. I was like,
no cop, no stop.
Right. And so like, but again, it's about being transparent and honest about it. Cause your honesty and your integrity is kind of everything that you have.
Yeah.
You can work for Border Patrol. Caffeinated out here slinging stones. Never slept on duty. Shut my eyes for every 8 hours. Hell, I slept through the first 2 hours of my shift one time.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
That's a good time. But I was a good officer because one of the references I gave was both Wynn, who was there for my only write-up, and for when I slept 2 hours into my shift. Because he'll tell him, he's like, oh yeah, we worked that poor boy to death. The poor guy. I already took points, gave points. We already did all that. Lie on your poly is the worst idea. Be honest. Always be honest. I'm being honest to stuff that like I'm just like vaguely nervous about. I was like, nope. I'm just gonna. They asked if I'd ever committed any felonies. I'm like, you know how many 30-06 signs I've walked by, or 5150 signs I've walked by, and been like, well, some bitch. Sorry. Did it. I feel bad about it. But hey, if you hire me, it's not a crime.
True.
He's taking off on the Big Pursuit. Traffic's light. South on Allendale.
So right off the rip, do we like going code? This is a broad question here, but do we like going code in residential streets? Residential meaning housing, apartment complexes, all that kind of stuff. Hell no. Not no, but hell no. Worst case scenario, you're hitting like a dog or a kid or something like that. Best case scenarios, you're damaging your vehicle. And it's going to be completely inoperable. These roads are designed to a specific specification. So they're not going to be rebar reinforced because they're not meant to take 18-wheelers, right? So if you get like Texas, right, irregular rain or potholes, like you're talking some life-ending potholes on residential streets, right? They also, because they're not designed for that kind of speed, can curve or have blind turns, which normally if you're going 30 is not a problem. When you're going 85 or 90 can be. You're also not giving a lot of people time to yield. They think they're turning onto a street. They look, they don't see anybody, they go. You can close that gap relatively quickly. So I'm going to say, in general, it's code through a residential street unless I'm right on top of who I'm chasing. And in that case, maybe. But even then, the juice is potentially not worth the squeeze unless this guy's actively shooting at somebody, right? That's where due regard comes in and good judgment. Who's overtaken this guy?
It's a good check.
Weirdly, he did. He checked. He checked that
really
stop
good
sign.
check.
Yeah.
But also, if you see those bushes, his field of view was shit.
It was not great. Yeah. So this would be considered like a city street, not necessarily like a residential one. This is a double yellow line, right? Designed for slightly higher speeds. So there's depending on where, but generally speaking, there's a higher quality of road. Also going to be designed for those kind of speeds, so you should have less blind curves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Put up Kiwi. Red light. Turning southbound on Kiwi. Yeah, southbound on Kiwi.
That was clean. No problem with
That was the light 250.
Tyler, he said, "Don't slander Border Patrol like that." Rob from BP is peak policing. I love you for that.
Peak policing.
Peak policing. Hey, he was just ready. Everyone else wasn't. Okay. Green light.
Through Stanley, heading up towards Leo.
Decent radio traffic. That's fine.
Eastbound on Leo.
He can see it.
Traffic's moderating.
Yeah, like this one sucks, dude. You're not seeing anything. I'm assuming this is a service road since he's going under a highway, so this is the only real direction you're worried about in America.
Yeah.
Probably the opposite in Europe, but like that sucks. If that's a red light, this is green, fortunately, but if this was red, like, ugh.
Still eastbound on Leo.
Still.
Yeah. Hey, bro, shout out to society. Everybody moved over. Yo. Bro, God is smiling on this pursuit so far. Rob from BP is an exception to the rule. Everyone but Rob.
It's occupied twice.
Sketchy intersection. Another bad one here. These generally suck. Railroad crossings, a good way to compress your spine like you just ejected out of an F-16. You're going to see that car kind of bump, and you will not have time to slow down if you're this close
Hopefully,
to the car.
he put his seatbelt on when
No
the pursuit started.
kidding. No kidding. So just be careful. Anytime that you see, and this is your first sign, right? You should be looking ahead for stop signs, intersections, red lights, and whatever. You see these, just assume you're going to have to back off a little bit on speed. A lot of times, too, this one's not an exception. Right after you get after that, there's potentially like an entering street or a stop sign. You're midair, there's no slowing down or even evading, right? So just be careful. Not 1-2 now. That's a sucky one.
Coming to Troy.
That sucks.
At least at this speed, people are probably hearing his.
Oh, he checked the hell out of that one.
sirens.
Yes. That was a very good, that's a solid red, like a standing red light. He stopped and made sure on that one. He's doing good. He's doing good. Great pursuit so far. Just a little sketchy.
I like how we've seen at least 2 other cops coming
The
head-on
opposite?
with
Yeah, the opposite
with
direction.
this guy.
Oh, he's looking hungry. That curve is rough. Green light. Good green light. Green light.
Traffic's picking up.
Yeah. Oh, that's sketchy. Green light. Another railroad crossing. That one was gentle. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Green. Bro, God's smiling on this. Green. This never happens. It is big fella.
He got
Yellow.
way off the road, dude.
That guy's his car's paid off.
Or it's not paid off.
Oh, there's that. Yeah,
That's
there's
probably more
that's
the
true.
problem.
That's true. I don't have gap insurance. You know what I mean? Like, hell no, not today. Little stop sign out sketch. Right there's red light.
Pretty open intersection, though.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, same thing, bro. Bro, look at this guy. He is hell nah. This
Look at the guy
escalates.
to the right. Look at the guy waiting to get in his vehicle.
Zero self-preservation. Just like, hey man.
I mean, it happened so fast.
Now, I'm dumb, and I don't know what pit policy is. I'm not pit certified. I would think I'd just shove him through that, to be honest. Rip that
Straight?
house, probably. Yeah. Just straight. Just because there's like a little embankment here, and I feel like you would just jack that guy's front end.
I think it'd be tough watching this video and seeing, like, when they got out of that first neighborhood, all the potential pit spots he had.
Oh, and then doing it here? Yeah.
And then
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it here.
That's
I
fair.
think-
That's
I
fair.
think that's tough.
That's fair. It's also, if this is city police, likely not within policy. So you're not, like, we wouldn't
True.
have pitted this. We weren't trained to do it. We weren't allowed to do it unless this guy was shooting at us, right? And in that case, we were making it up as we went because we had no training. Oh. If you hit it on accident,
I don't think that was intentional.
got a fleet here at this intersection. Dear Chief, no one was more surprised than I when his brakes were better than mine. That's
These brakes
incredible.
are so heat soaked.
Oh, dude, by now? Yeah.
Traffic is doing a bit worse now. Yeah. Of getting out of this guy's way.
Oh, 1,000%, dude. Right there, right there, right there. Get him. Oh. Honestly, not mad about the timing. Could have been a little more aggressive, but shout out to everybody. The Durango boys, they're getting after it. One more time again. One more again.
Oh, he did something. Oh, look at that back
It's
wheel.
jacked.
Look at that back wheel.
Good luck.
Hey, we're gonna say that's a pretty good pit then.
Yeah, yeah, it did the damage it needed to.
This car might roll, dude. That's a great pit spot.
Keep your hands up.
His posture's, that's all good. You guys got me. It's fine.
Get the driver out now. Take it, Rita.
That's not opening.
Your hands too up. Get out. Get out. You just broke my arm. You just broke my arm. Oh,
This guy sounds a little methy.
dislocated. Oh my God, my arm broke. You know what broke? My elbow broke. My elbow broke.
All right, for post pursuit, everyone's calm and hey, it's business as usual. We got the guy. You know, nobody got hurt outside of maybe somebody's.
We didn't hear the radio traffic, but like,
It wasn't bad. I heard a little bit of it, and it sounded
I
fine.
mean, there was no. You didn't hear
Yeah.
a bunch of crap. Going.
Apple Watch said it. I didn't see it.
Was it an Apple Watch?
No, it's not an Apple Watch. This is just like a metal Casio or something. That's what it looks like.
I mean, it could be an Apple Watch.
Hey, you just broke my arm. You broke my arm. Oh, dislocated. Oh my God,
Bro,
my
if your
arm
arm
broke.
breaks in that
You know what
position,
broke?
Yeah.
that's some poor mobility.
I'll look for this watch. Oh, maybe this guy.
I don't think we saw it.
Oh, this looks like a.
It's a circle, so it's not an Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's either like a Garmin or like
Could be a Garmin. Oh, that's a different body cam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just looking at the other person's wrist. The other one's definitely a metal band, so it looked like it was
Yes.
metal, and this doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Look at all
He had
that.
so many faces tattooed on his arms.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's definitely an Apple
There's
Watch.
an Apple Watch, yeah.
This is also sus. I know people with like the really big iPhones used to do. I used to see this every once in a while. Like,
Dude, honestly, that's why I went from a Max to the smaller screen, so
Just to
I could
fit.
slide it in my
yeah,
side pocket under my exterior
because
pocket.
bro, like,
And now I like the smaller phone. I've never gone back to the big one.
yeah, this is too much.
I thought his arm was broke.
They didn't call EMS for him. Good pit. I think it was good handling after the fact. Nobody got hurt. We watched him clear some intersections. The driving wasn't too terrible. Pursuits are sketchy in general. I mean, it's like a
Driving was
building
pretty
search.
good,
Yeah.
I think. I think it was good driving.
You know, I'll give him. I'll take a little for the. Oh, I was like, I just got random music. I'll take a little for the Apple Watch, so I'll give him 40.
Yeah, fair.
Very, very good driving though. Excellent driving. It was a homicide
Also-
suspect.
Also, couldn't have picked. Not that he picked that pit spot, like
Oh,
that
but
final
that-
pit spot, but the metal fence, and then
Perfect.
they just all blocked in.
Yeah.
That was
That was
great.
a work of art. Did it in Durangos too. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking trash on the Durangos. I watched somebody state patrol. I actually read the write up for it. So they went with the Dodge 2500s for a patrol vehicle, and they actually did a huge write up. They compared it to a bunch of different full size like patrol cars or patrol
Yeah.
vehicles, not cars. But did the
Yeah.
Explorer, did all wheel drive Explorer. They did an F-150. They did a 1500. They did a Durango. They did a bunch of vehicles. To
And
do
they
in
ended on
this
the
test.
2500.
That's what they ended on, was a 2500, which is kind of crazy to me. But
That's a big patrol vehicle.
boss fight, the music has started. Slowly first Apple. Oh, so we don't have a problem with Apple Watches. Apple Watches, I would argue, any smartwatch is probably an upgrade for most people over like I just rock a Casio because I'm old school, right?
Yeah.
I'm still rocking an Android phone from 2021.
Yeah.
Shout out to
To be
OtterBox
fair, though,
cases. They
If I didn't need, and need is a strong word, if I didn't want this for all the fitness stuff that it does,
Mhm.
I would have an Apple Watch because
Right.
it would go with all my other
It-
Apple shit.
cost way less and works with everything
dude.
else in your ecosystem.
Yes.
Garmin's are
But
crazy expensive.
This lasts
Yeah.
31 days.
Right.
An Apple Watch, you'd be lucky to get 31 minutes. of
And
just
so
fucking stuff.
the reason why we make the critique is patrol use. And Apple Watches are kind of fragile. And then not to mention the way that the band interfaces with the actual device itself lends it to being broken, lost, whatever. There's some OPSEC issues if you lost access to your watch. I don't know how much connectivity that has to your phone at what distance or whatever, but I just wouldn't want to be doing that. Been using an Apple Watch since 21. Never broke on patrol. Maybe that says something about you, millennial.
Hey,
I'm
mine never
teasing,
broke
I'm
on patrol
teasing.
either.
Yeah.
I had an Apple
You
Watch
had
before
one.
my
You did
Garmin.
have one, yeah. And like I said, if you're clever about how you do it or you take care of your equipment, you'll be fine. But there's people that have carried much more sensitive equipment and they're fine. Like a Axon camera, you know. Heck, I snapped my taser in half, going hands-on one time. We were in the like a warehouse that has those metal racks that like the Costco size ones, like huge metal storage racks. This chick had climbed up one. She got treed into one of these. Managed to talk her down while she fought while coming off one of the pallets. And the handle, because I used to have it at like my 11 o'clock. It was cross draw. It had to be cross draw. So, and right at around my 11 o'clock is where it was. So my hip caught like the little rack. It snapped the handle right off my taser. So
your taser almost got snapped by an old lady's dentures.
that's true. That too. Yeah. Or forehead hit the taser, to be fair. My zipper almost got cut in half by her dentures.
True. You're right.
They make a G-Shock style. Oh, that's smart. I could see a G-Shock style band working or housing working. But I've seen a lot of these that are like neoprene, and I was like,
when I had an Apple Watch, I put it had like a rubber exterior cover and then a plastic case that went on top, and then I put a screen cover on that too.
That's the way to do it. That's
so
secure.
It was protected.
Yeah,
but...
that's secure. Okay, boss music.
What is the location of your emergency? 911, are you there?
It started with confusion.
Bro, dispatch hits you with unknown violent activity
Are you there?
at this location. Got a Temu watch that works great. Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, do whatever works for you, works for you. The criticism I typically have is on patrol equipment, because that is a high risk environment, right?
Confusion. A woman screaming. A dispatcher trying to make contact. Chaos pouring through the line.
It's with this like dramatic.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
getting after it.
Narration.
Sudden silence. Minutes later.
But I just called.
this an
My
audiobook?
husband took my kids and he broke the window of the car.
What's pragmata? I don't know what's pragmata. Is this a dad joke in here? Temu watch was sold out of Lubies.
Get into the car. We have a restraining order.
Oh, there you go.
While patrol units worked the scene at a community event.
Is that a fuzzy wuzzy? Is that what that was called? Fuzzy wuzzy rug cleaning.
Rug cleaning?
Well, the weird things I noticed.
Community event nearby, Officer Han Jayan heard the call. He thought about the roads, the on-ramps, the choices someone might make when fear takes over.
And I'm just sitting right there. I'm like, just in case they go southbound, I'm just going to sit right there. And so as I'm doing that, I go, it's there right there. And I'm like, wait, hold on. That window, it's open. I'm like, it's rolling open. So I turn around.
He confirmed it was the vehicle they were looking for. Through the window, he...
An Xterra? Oh, those are pretty rare nowadays. You see a Nissan Xterra kicking around. One, pretty solid cars actually, but two, like they're relatively infrequent.
could see the 3 children in the back seat.
Don't go in that car. Do not go in that car. Stop.
Nice. We got him to run away from the car. Based.
He's running. Stop. On the freeway now. Someone go 599 south.
Across lanes of traffic, cars rushing past.
Yo, fence number 2.
They cleared fencing, cutting towards a large industrial complex.
Drop the phone. Drop. No, I won't.
I'm glad he
I will
switched.
tase you before I do that.
Yeah, he got a little closer. He was like, well, maybe I'll get the gun. So generally speaking, if there's an unknown offense, but I got a guy that's running and I'm now running into an unknown, I haven't frisked this guy, right? We're going to assume a posture of worst case scenario. That means pistola, right? Now, Pistola brandishing is going to be some paperwork. So I can understand the people that are like, man, this is my like third use of force of this shift. Maybe I chill. But
Yeah, but for us, a taser was use of force too. So
right. Didn't matter either way.
difference.
Skin the gun. I don't hate the idea of the give the guy a shot with the taser so I don't have to shoot him kind of thing. I don't hate that, but we have no idea if this guy's armed. We have no idea the nature of the offense that's occurred because he's just like a third or fourth officer getting involved in this, right? He's also by himself. So
yeah,
I'd keep lethal if I could.
The pursuit ended with a resolution guided by steady judgment in a rapidly evolving situation.
Lay down, lay down. Taser, taser. Taser,
No
taser.
way. I don't think it worked. I think I freaked him out.
it probably hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
The children were safe
Compliant.
and unharmed,
Hey, kids, you okay?
reunited with their mother.
Mommy! Mommy!
Well, good on them.
This is courage under pressure, bravery anchored in discipline, a superior performance of duty
That's a compliant handcuff. Oh, don't be double locked.
in service of 3 children and their safety.
Good on him. Look, my boy, he came to work ready. My man. That's pretty good. We discussed.
That's also knowing your area very well.
Yes. That's pretty good. I only complaints the kind of leaning on less lethal there on the initial approach. Once you had officers there, you got lethal cover. Yeah, tase the hell out of him if you want.
Yeah.
I
But he
don't-
switched. I mean,
He did,
we don't-
right.
He probably switched pretty quick. I bet he walked through that threshold and he was like,
I'm in danger.
I don't want to get caught. Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, I don't want to get caught with just my taser out.
He got poked by something sharp. He's actually Phil Pay. I buy that. For compliance sake, I will give Axon points here because it did gain compliance.
Kind of
though
worked.
I don't
right?
think it's from it being effective.
Also, like, once you get hit with a couple barbs, you don't want to get
Sound-
hit with more of those.
Right, right.
Even if you're not getting the full like shock. Yeah.
I buy that just because it would hurt. You know, it's got a bunch of little
It
fish
would
hooks
hurt.
in you.
Yeah, it
you
would
know?
hurt.
Yeah, tasers just in general are relatively unreliable. Can we take points from YouTube for voiceover? Oh, wow.
That was
it was a weird one.
I mean, it was a good. I appreciate that it wasn't the same generic AI voice.
Yes,
but man,
it was a little weird. It was definitely a little weird.
it was a little too dramatized for me.
Florida woman.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me real quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening?
On August 12th, 2025, police were called to a noise complaint of a garbage truck that escalated to physical violence.
What?
A GARP?
It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Bro, maybe I don't go back. Holy, bro, this would. This is a clear 6 kind of call, unless somebody got assaulted. In that case, I guess.
This should not even have been dispatched.
That's crazy work.
I mean, if there's a disturbance, sure. Like,
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a disturbance associated with said noise complaint.
I'm just saying, if someone called in a noise complaint on a garbage truck,
Bro, don't even. Yeah, why are we dispatching that? Ma'am, get a life, and then hang up. Like, jeez.
Oh, all right, who's involved? Who called? You called?
I called up this gentleman.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Are you hurt?
No, not really.
You want medics to check you out?
really?
No.
All right. Did you witness this?
No.
No? Anybody around? Just you and him? All right.
So I live upstairs.
Let me talk to him first really quick, okay? Sir?
How you doing, guy?
All right.
I was like, gang, we're city employees. What's up? Stupid.
It is kind of funny you talk to him first, right?
I would, yeah.
Normally, I think you'd want to talk to the complainant.
Right.
Right.
Tyler, bro. I respect the game there. Misuse of 911. Sorry, man. Were you the one that called? Enjoy jail.
On a noise complaint about a garbage truck.
At 2:00 in the
It
afternoon.
also worries me that this video is 14 and a half minutes long.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Are you hurt?
No.
I just had to ask that real quick.
Are
When
you
were come back, right?
hurt?
Check off. I got 310 total parties. So what's going on?
I went upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I just was on the balcony and I was like, excuse me, like, can you make that noise stop? Because he wasn't in the vehicle, it wasn't moving or anything, but can you just make the noise stop? Like, I have to get on this phone call. People live up here. And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like,
People live here. I mean, yeah, it does look like an apartment complex where people would habitate.
So
It sounds like they have cheap windows.
also, like, pretty sure this is like a city official doing their like job, and you're interfering.
Yeah, you know what? It probably happens on the same day every week. I bet.
What?
I'm just going out on a limb.
can you please make this noise stop? And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'll get the fuck out of here. So I come around to the vehicle.
So you're the aggressor, is what I'm hearing.
To the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just
Pause real quick. Now I understand why he talked to the driver first. My mistake.
Yeah,
That was on me.
we're tracking.
stepped up and I shut it off one notch.
Whoa, you entered the vehicle?
Yep. Vehicle burglary? We going?
I'm going to say criminal trespass. I'm going to say criminal
going?
trespass, but he's going.
I
Burglary.
mean, she got in there with, well, I guess she attempted to turn it off.
Right. That's kind of what I was getting at. The criminal trespass fits a bit more. But now, if an assault comes out of it, I like vehicle burglary. Oh man,
I still like it, but
she's hey, plea it down, baby, plea it down.
And he pulled me by my arm.
The car, the key?
The key, yeah. I just shut it off one notch, and he pulled me by my arm down. And he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched.
I think we got, yeah.
Assault.
Punched me in the face.
Okay.
Where?
You have your ID or anything on you?
I can go get it upstairs.
I'm gonna take it verbal. That's fine.
Where'd you get punched?
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
You're an aggressor.
Man, if you
You
don't
are
want me
the
to,
aggressor.
you don't want to get punched in the face again by a man, you're about to find out.
You are twice in 20 minutes.
Don't be pulling away from me while I'm handcuffing you. Criminal attempt to damage a city property, operating a commercial motor vehicle without a license.
Bro,
caffeinated.
I didn't know caffeinated was.
He's got the trooper
Prince
hat on.
Petty over here, dude. Not gonna call you a king yet. But
I was about to say, yo. I don't hate the operating charge because turning the key is operating, right?
Bro, if she pushed me, I'd be in so much fear for my life. I'd have to punch her in the face.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. It's a felony in progress.
She already tried to steal my garbage truck.
Right. Unlawfully detained? What are you talking about? This is a rock solid offense. I'm good with this.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What's happening?
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest, but I just detain you.
Okay.
Shit.
Not yet, dude. Unauthorized entry of motor vehicle. So for us, it's criminal trespass. This is basically the same thing. Criminal trespass is
same exact thing.
Any area you don't have lawful authority to be in and you enter it, it's going to count.
What if she took the keys, though? What if she turned it off
then
and took the
burglary
keys?
all the way. Yeah. Hell yeah, all the way.
Yes.
Theft of a motor vehicle, it's worth $1 bajillion too. Like, you know what I mean?
I want to know what her shirt says because the top there says blue line. So I wonder if she's wearing like a cop shirt.
That would be funnier. It's somebody's wife.
I back the blue.
Dude. Awe Emperor of Chicken Killing. Welcome.
Hey, listen, just relax, okay? Relax, all right?
He said based imprisonment. It's just a detention. Calm down.
Oh, it's surf and paddle.
Paddle.
One thing on the table.
It might be owned by a cop.
Maybe.
I'm punching the face and I'm being detained.
All right. You have the right to remain silent, not
Brett,
answer any
hello.
questions. Any statement you make must
So
be
now
free.
you're arrested.
Damn.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah, he's Mirandizing her right off the rip. He's like, well, I know what I got. I want to
What do you
ask you
think he
some
goes with?
questions.
What do you think he goes with?
I feel like he's got to go with, I mean, vehicle burglary makes the most sense in my opinion because the assault.
So to us, yes, but I think he's going to go with disorderly conduct.
Oh no,
That's where my head's at.
it's easier to prove, especially if this is Florida, because they kind of throw that thing at everything.
Yeah.
Disorderly conduct would be easier elements of the offense to meet.
Yeah.
Because it happened outside of his presence, right? And we haven't interviewed the other guy.
He just moved so quickly,
right?
That I think he's
Do a
going
poll.
disorderly conduct.
Can you start the poll? Disorderly conduct or
I'm not logged in.
oh, I got to do it here. Gauge your audience. Plus, can I do poll? Start a poll. Said, what is she arrested for?
Millennial said resisting without violence.
Damn. Resisting.
So it's got to be like, let's do resisting, assault, vehicle burglary, disorderly.
DOC, and then what do we say? Vehicle burglary, right?
Yeah, vehicle burglary, resisting, assault, or disorderly.
Berg. There it is. Vote away. Yes, we're going.
Voluntarily given. You have the right to the present representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions or privilege remain silent, I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
because you're detained, I'm by myself, and you came from your house down here
Yeah.
because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman. Okay, hold on, that's what you
That is being the aggressor of a
Yes.
altercation, right?
Yes.
just told me.
He
So I'm
pulled
by
me
myself.
out of- off the-
Hold on, I'm by myself, so I'm detaining you because I'm by myself. Okay, we got to
He's the one who punched me in the face. This doesn't make any sense.
All right, I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car, his work
didn't go in,
vehicle.
I just
You
shut
turned
the
it
thing
off.
off.
Okay, can you shut the car from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled.
Can you shut the car up from the outside?
Do you have superpowers?
Eugene
Are
Gray?
you a super Karen?
Oh my god.
Now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle. I just
Yes, you did.
stepped on the thing and he grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
and
I'll
so
be
I
right
pushed
back,
him
okay?
off of
Break
me.
the
be right
plane,
back.
right?
Yep.
You break
Yes,
the plane
any
the...
part of your body or anything
Yeah.
attached to your body.
Yes.
Breaks
yes.
that plane
Yes.
at the very minimum criminal trespass.
I bet she also opened the door. Well, maybe the window's down.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Because you committed a crime, ma'am.
Damn, dude, I really thought he was going to arrest her, though. I mean, he may still. But...
He may still, for sure. I didn't
thought we were
like
gonna
I
find
didn't
out
like
there.
his articulate. I'm by myself, you know,
I don't
you
like
did
that
whatever.
either. I don't like that either. Why
Like,
Mirandize her if she's
yeah.
just detained?
That's what I'm getting.
I guess because she... Well, no, I kind of feel that because she thinks she's under arrest.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be like a department thing.
What does he say?
He went to the shade.
Yeah, he's chilling. It's a working man.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
I'm Fernando.
Fernando. Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Lecrae. I'm
Fernando.
gonna read you your rights, okay?
Dominican.
Hey, you're not under arrest. I'm just gonna read this to you. Go ahead, talk to you, okay? No problem. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Anything you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the
Interesting.
present
He's
representation.
reading him his rights, too.
So it
This is
doesn't
interesting.
It doesn't hurt you to read Miranda, right? Because theoretically he's involved in this whole thing, but it is not required at this point for this individual. But I don't hate it. Just seems unnecessary.
I would like to know his rationale behind it.
Right.
That's all.
Unless this is SOP for them, which is also
That's what I mean.
weird.
Like, maybe it is. I mean, maybe they're just trying to avoid any...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Of a lawyer of your choice. Before you make any statement and during any question, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any question. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions or privilege remain silent, I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand, right, Fernando? All right. With these rights in mind, do you want to give me a quick rundown of what happened?
Okay, Nick, you still here? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. But you saying you're under arrest?
No, he's not arrested. I have to ask him what happened.
Yeah, I'd be wondering the same thing. Like, bro, who's getting Mirandized? Yo.
Yeah, because if you're Mirandizing me, I think I'm arrested.
Right. So, because the thing is like, I can detain anybody that I can reasonably articulate, right? That I have reasonable suspicion is involved in the incident.
Mhm.
But like,
I understood it more for the lady in handcuffs.
yes. This
Because
seems
a reasonable person that gets put in handcuffs, they
Yeah.
think it's reasonable to think
If he's asking
you're
what
under
happened,
arrest.
he admits to a crime. I mean, it happens, right? I mean, this lady admitted to the crime on initial contact. You're going to Mirandize everyone detained for an investigation. The second he arrives, you just throw the blanket statement out there to
weird.
everybody, right? It's just
It's
weird.
weird.
It's unorthodox to say.
It's different.
So I don't know what happened, but I just have to ask him what happened. I have to read that. I read that to her and asked her, so now reading to him.
I do like that he hasn't primed him with any of the conversation that they had. He's just giving an open-ended question. That is good investigative technique.
True.
And asking him.
Okay, I'll put him up to now.
Okay.
The buzzer on the truck. The buzzer on the truck is very low. I understand that. But it runs. How you doing? Hey. How you doing? So it's very low. So she goes in the truck and shut it off while I'm trying to load this truck up.
Okay.
So I grabbed her, put her down, and she hit herself in the mouth. See, I punched her in the mouth.
Out of the truck when she was in the truck.
She went in the truck, yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have your license on you by chance?
Yeah.
Because she was inside the vehicle.
Right.
She claimed she
Window is
hit herself.
Pause it. Window is up.
Very
So she
much
had to
up.
open the door.
Yeah.
Do you know with what hand or anything like, or how she hit her the driver's?
Grabbed her,
Okay.
pulled her down, so you don't supposed to be in the truck at all.
Okay.
And she hit her stuff in the mouth, and then you just punched me.
Okay.
Really, lady?
At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this: did she put any hands on you, or did she touch you at all? She pushed you. How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all?
Were you offended by that shove?
That's the question you need to ask.
Man. Maybe I do go back.
Okay. Do you want to press charges on her?
I can.
Hell no, not in Florida. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. She pushed you. Battery. Correct. So it's up to you.
No, what you saying now?
I'm saying that.
It's not up to you. It's a felony. Yo.
Well, not the push.
Yeah, not the push. You're right.
He was saying the push. She's well, if they went with criminal trespass.
So I'm gonna push for the criminal trespass or vehicle burglary. If he just says, I don't feel like I'm a victim of anything, you go with the breach of peace, right? Disorderly conduct or whatever.
So basically, we're here to investigate a battery. She alleges that you punched her in the face. So that's why we're here. So if you want to press charges, that's, right now, based off of your story and her story, you're the victim. That's why we're asking if you want to press charges. Meaning she's going to be prosecuted.
But she had no business coming down. You just private property, turn your shit off. That's what they say.
All right, so man, you're going to be placed on the arrest today for simple battery.
God, we got assault. Hold on. I'm going to stand the
Wow.
poll. 21%. Got it.
Wow.
I was not going to think the assault side of it. That was not where my brain was
I wasn't
going.
either.
I was with Vehicle Berg.
I mean, I figured if she entered the vehicle and then the assault, I figured you would go with both.
Yep.
But I don't think they're
Their laws
taking
might
into
be
account
different. Yeah.
that entering into the vehicle like we are. So I thought this was going to be I thought this was going to be a disorderly conduct
Right.
layup.
Now, this is, I think, a more appropriate charge on the assault because an assault did occur, right? On the shove, two people went and exchanged blows to some degree, right?
So I think the assault charge gets dropped
Agreed.
pretty
Agreed.
quick.
I
think a prosecutor looks at this and they're like, "The fuck." Now, if it was disorderly conduct,
right? I think
and
it
you
sticks.
said you came down from your second or third floor apartment, you confronted this guy about the noise that his city vehicle makes. You entered his vehicle, shut it off, and then you got into a physical altercation. So I don't know.
Yeah, I would have pushed for the vehicle burglary because they could just kick it down.
Yeah,
Plea it down to assault or plea it down to criminal
criminal
trespass
trespass,
or whatever it is. Easy. Criminal trespass is a layup. She verbally admitted to it. He corroborated her story, right? I got both parties admitting that she went in there. I at least have that, right? They could play it down, but I'm not getting a, no PC, which would be the worst case scenario, right? Or they just failed to prosecute, which isn't the end of the world because it happens sometimes, but we like charges to stick if we're going to make an arrest.
Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
He punched me in the face and I'm going to go to jail. I've got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now. And nothing's happened. He's a grown man. He punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand what hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it. I just shut it off 1 notch. Just shut the noise off.
I'll be honest with you. You're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle. Just technically.
Joking me?
But she's lucky. This guy's not primary.
This guy gets it.
Yeah.
This guy gets it, bro.
She's
this
lucky.
Guy gets it.
This is my boy here. My boy gets it. Like, this was my call. Shit.
But also, this is a great example of how people think.
Yes.
They think there are no repercussions because they're inconvenienced.
She has kids upstairs. I heard dogs. I did not hear kids.
I heard dogs.
I hope it's not kids. Oh, if it's kids.
I heard dogs and work.
Bro, if it's kids, that would suck.
But this is like main character syndrome. Like, I have a phone call and your truck is beeping and I don't want to shut my slider door because I moved to Florida so I could have my slider door open 24/7.
Right.
I should not have to be inconvenienced on my phone call that has nothing to do with you trying to do your job. My job's more important.
Right.
That's what went through this lady's head.
Stephanie Ritter, you should join the Patreon or the YouTube membership so you could submit those videos and force our vigilantes to make us watch it. You should do it. That's how these get here. Utah is kind of weird too. Utah's similar to Florida's got some really weird laws.
You know what I do enjoy though? Utah State Troopers. Those boys get after it for interdiction.
Interesting. I bet they have to up there.
Yes.
Whoa.
That used to be when Live PD was going.
Oh.
Every time you saw like the honeybee on the side of the patrol car.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like the hive
with
the honeybees. It was like state troopers doing interdiction. And it was
cool.
like some really good calls. Like an SUV was sagging, so they would wait for traffic and then talk their way into this car and get like pounds of marijuana, like just nuts.
What a wild time.
Oh,
that is so extra.
What's total?
Smoke.
Let's see.
Shit, are you serious?
But I'm trying to work for you.
Grab me.
Are you the
I
HOA
wasn't
here?
even close. No.
Okay. So you called.
I see what you're getting at.
You called the police. Which
Because
we're not
he
saying.
punched me in the face.
Right. And what I'm saying to you is that's what you're saying. And as soon as I walked up to you, I asked you, "Were you hurt?" I said, "I don't see any injuries on you, but I said, do you want medics?" Because I don't see anything
I
that
don't need
looks
medics
like.
for a punch in the face. I can feel it on my face, but I don't need medics to look at it. There's no skin broken.
Okay, so nobody's saying that what you said didn't happen, but what we're trying to get at is that you left your residence and escalated this whole situation, and then you called the police. Why didn't you call the police from the jump when you said, "Hey, it's noise"?
Well, yeah. Phone call and touch. When my well, I needed to listen, but I got in there.
I wouldn't be having this
That's
conversation.
what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there. You went in the vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
Well, that's what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you weren't supposed to be there. You had no permission to be in that vehicle.
Right.
That's trespassing.
So why aren't we charging with criminal trespass? That's all I'm saying.
Trespassing in a vehicle.
Oh, they did. Let's go.
Nice. But if you're doing the trespass and the assault, why wouldn't you do the vehicle?
Is this not vehicle? Is this not the combined
Right?
elements of the offense?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not
For
in Florida.
vehicle
Maybe it's
burglary.
not. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're missing something.
Somebody from Florida tell me if there's a difference. In Texas, with the intent to commit assault enough on the criminal trespass.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I'm glad they added it. but
Oh, man.
I'm also really glad we didn't get a resisting here.
Hey, they didn't add the resist. She didn't resist, to be fair. That is DTRC suspecting for sure. Let's take we'll take a lot. That's not that much. We'll take some.
Millennial, it's only theft. It would only be vehicle burglary if she committed theft.
So I know in residential burglary, like burglary of a habitation, I think assault's enough. You don't need the
Assault
theft.
is enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Theft can get you there. Oh, look who it is.
Chris. Oh, Chris, I got to call you back. I talked to the Rap Technologies people, and good things. Very, very good things. In Florida, vehicle burglary defined under statute, blah, blah, entering and remaining in the vehicle with the intent to commit a crime.
So maybe because the assault happened after.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
He's also saying it's intent to commit theft only in Florida. That makes more sense. That way, it's not even on the table.
Yeah.
Indiana, intent to commit a felony. Battery isn't a felony. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every state's a little different. You'd be shocked at how heck. So I can't show it on screen. Damn it! I have a little tiny package that's got an FRS in it. It's a force reset selector. In Texas, it's a piece of metal. In Florida, despite them being the gunshine state, felony.
So they say.
Yeah, the felony to own anything FRT related. Period.
Yeah.
So, did I miss anything? Instead of saying hi to Chris. Okay, we're going.
Nothing crazy.
PD, they came to the right decision, I think. I'm only going to give them 20 because the Miranda thing was a little weird. It's not wrong. It was just
maybe SOP though.
I think you're right about SOPs. Decent investigation. I'm not mad about that, and the charges are probably within what's allowed for them with the law.
The investigation was. I think the investigation was a little lacking.
Right.
But
right. Could ask some questions.
I think the backup officers helped get him to the right.
Maybe
which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean,
yeah.
you
Sometimes
and
you
I
don't know. Oh, all the
were
time.
there.
Oh, dude. The amount of times I look at you and be like, what do we have?
What do we got? And we would brainstorm.
Yeah,
well, we could
I'll
go
be
with
right back.
this.
Right.
Or we could go
right
with
back.
this.
You
were screwed when we showed up.
Bro. Bill, I need you to
Pedestrian
go
in a roadway?
Just some sketchy nonsense. What is it? You'll have what is it?
Injury to a tree?
Yeah, blocking an easement or something dumb like.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find you on a code violation. Screw it.
Welcome back to News 5 at 11. I'm Rob Powers. An amazing ending to a scary situation in West.
Buying 1,000 points for admin.
It's gonna take more than
bro.
It's gonna
Like
take more than
yesterday.
$4.99 to buy 1,000
Here-
points.
here's where
What
he's
are we
at.
talking about?
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Sure. Look at that. 1,000 whole
Oh, yeah.
points.
Perfect.
Great.
I guess that's good.
You literally made a drop in the bucket for the hell. They're in like that deepest part of hell. You go Dante's Inferno's, like he's down there with the murderers and stuff.
Man.
Good old administrators. God bless them.
Yesterday, police and the family of a 91-year-old woman unable to get a hold of her. But officers never could have imagined what they were about to find when they went to check things out. Our Scott Knoll explains.
Westlake police at the home of a 91-year-old woman Thursday night.
783, garage doors open. We're gonna make entry.
Police, her family, all unable to get a hold of the homeowner.
And vehicles in the garage.
The woman, a part of the city's RU.
Bro, at the 90-year-old mark, every time we got one of these,
Oh yeah.
fully expected the Price is Right's going to be playing. They're going to be in the Lazy Boy. And
You look at the window for flies.
Dude.
Yeah.
dude.
OK program. We've told you about it before.
Hello, this is the Are You OK?
Allowing residents to sign up for a daily call to check in, make sure everything's all right.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's brilliant, to be honest, because you could totally have, just some volunteer make these phone calls or let it be automated, probably. And if the automated person doesn't give you a response, you know what? Technically, Tyler, you paid more for the points. So because of that, here we go. He's gonna get some hoflation for his point. We're at a net negative on non-administrators. That's incredible. You know what? I'll give some points to vigilantes for that. That made my day. He said, you know what? We'll be buying points here. You be careful. You go fly across someone like X-Bane and you better watch out.
Yeah.
Really
It's
nice
into a
service
bidding
that
war, okay.
Thank you, Tyler, for the points.
has saved lives in the past.
In January, we told you about how it led police to a woman who fell inside her home and couldn't get back up. This time, another woman not answering the call.
Everyone was a little bit alarmed that she was missing these contacts.
What would police find this time?
What's like police?
To protect the woman's identity, police didn't release any more of that video, but what happens next, no one would have guessed.
Turned out to be all okay. Everyone got a good laugh out of it.
Police found her all right in her room. We'll let the officers called to dispatch explain the rest.
We're here with her now. She's playing video games in her bedroom.
Bro, you're 91. That's excellent, man. Keeping the brain moving, you know. They had Sudoku back in the 90s. They got, I don't know, probably Farmville or whatever.
There has been some, like, now how legit are these studies? Who knows?
Right.
But, like, there has been some studies that show that video games can
I bet they
stimulate your brain.
Dude, and especially in the day and age of like Steam, just having like a half decent computer.
I want to know what she was playing.
Yeah.
She was playing.
They say not just playing video games, but trying to beat her record level, officers say. In the process, missing those attempts to check in on her. But we're told, thankful police came out. In Westlake, I'm News 5.
I laugh. It would be funny. I thought it was funny they also had home phones. Like on the image that they use, it's like, it's probably not too far off. They probably still have a landline. The amount of times I was doing my PHS, I had to put, they were asking for fax numbers.
Skyrim. Emu said Skyrim.
That would be incredible.
That would.
I guess this is dispatch technically. I'll give them some love.
Who went out? Was it City that went out?
I think it was City that went out. For having a good sense of humor, I'll give them 10.
And then also give points. Go back to the board.
Society, maybe? I gave it to dispatch.
Give points to... Because who do you think implemented that checking system, that elderly check-in system?
I don't think it was politicians. Definitely not judges.
No, it was not.
Maybe it's an ad.
I bet it was society.
That's what I'm saying. I want to give the points to
I
society.
bet it was society.
Yeah, we'll give it to society.
Admin did not have a choice.
No, hell
That was probably something that was implemented, and they were like,
this is the cool. Somebody write this down in ideas I need to go force agencies to do. Because I think that's a very cool policy. Because they're in a position to make effective change, right? Where they're like, hey, like these people need frequent welfare checks, and rather than finding out a month too late, we can find out a day on time, right? They fell.
Yeah.
If we're there within 24 hours, the likelihood that their survivability goes way up versus missing them for 4 days. And then we could have saved them if somebody would have just been checking on them. And rather than letting that burden just be on the family alone, they could still allow them to have some level of independence.
What if they don't have family?
Right. There's even, there's that.
You know, that's a
pin it.
Yeah.
We don't have a Granny Gamer box. No. Baldur's Gate 3 based. Old version of GTA.
Yeah. That was cool.
I don't know which one he's wanting me to pin.
Yeah, pin what?
Additional points if that's real people calling. I agree. If that's legitimate, just people calling, like in their free time,
The
like they
clip
volunteer.
sounded like a robot voice,
Yes, it did.
but we don't know. Before you do that, I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go to Dallas early in the morning.
I love you.
Love you.
You gonna be here on Thursday?
I will be here on Thursday.
Please. Where do you get Bill?
I will be here. Yeah, Thursday and then next week too.
Let's go. I'm rowing tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm rowing. So I did my first like 2,000 meter. Bro, it took me 400 strokes because that stupid water.
Because of your
It's
machine.
super inefficient.
your
But
machine.
it was an easy 2,000. Like I coasted on the 2,000.
That's
Like
good.
it wasn't too bad. And I think I was at like 12 minutes.
Are you,
and if
you
I
doing
remember,
your test on a concept too?
yes, the test will be on a
Bro,
concept too.
you are gonna get on that thing and
Rip.
fly.
Yeah, because I remember going
What do they put the damper at? Do you know?
5.
What number?
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Yeah, I was
fly.
like, yo, at 5. I was doing it at 8 before.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
You're gonna fly.
So I'm pretty
That's
hyped for
sick.
that. So I'm not worried
The
about
rower,
it.
dude. With my lower leg injuries, the rower has been saving my life. I ran on the treadmill today and my feet went numb because my legs are so inflamed.
What a bad time, dude. But I'm hyped.
It's fine.
I
It's fine.
forgot
It'll
how
get
much more I preferred rowing than running. I forgot.
Oh, dude, rowing is
Wow.
0 impact and
Yeah.
still full body.
Yeah.
So,
Well, 'cause I was getting a little pump
That's
in my
incredible.
biceps and everything. I was like,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
rowing for the win.
Yeah. It
My
really
cats
is.
hate it, but my cats
'Cause
are
of the
like, what are you?
noise?
Oh yeah. They're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
the whole
I
time.
get that. I get that.
Anyways,
But, all right.
God bless
I
you,
will
brother.
See you Thursday. Hopefully, we get Julian back from his sickness.
Hopefully.
Bye, chat. Dang it! I wanted Bill for this video. I'm sorry.
Get
If I didn't
wrecked.
have to be in Dallas at like 6:45 in the morning, I would stay. But I have to get up super freaking early.
Boy.
Bye.
Oh, I messed it up. Dang it. And here I am. Here am I. Okay. Problem solved. Yes, row your boat. Josh, they have used games like Minecraft to help people with ADHD for all ages. Legos are recommended very well again, and stimulate the mind. Highly recommended for mental stimulation. That makes a lot of sense. It's like Sudoku used to be back in the day. Like I said, it's just something to really challenge. The same thing, puzzles and stuff like that. I like video games for that. It's engaging. Could also be very social, especially if you're immobile. Like you have a hard time getting out of the house without a rascal or something like that. You just get up, do some air squats, do whatever, but it's very, very good. No kitties nearby still. There's one sleeping way back there that I don't want to disturb. Let me see if I can move. You can just barely see her. Like right there. There's a kitty, but I don't want to wake her up. I'm unfamiliar with rowing. Can someone explain it? There's a concept too. I have a water rower, but it's like a row machine. It simulates rowing like in a rowboat. And there's a lot of police departments that have moved to that for the fitness standard. One, it's full body, and it's a better show of your cardiovascular health rather than just like, because you can have bad knees and stuff like that, but still have decent cardio. So there's lower impact for longer careers. Honestly, if the military kind of can't get away from running, but you would have a lot more guys in those high wear situations that maintain a level of cardiovascular fitness, right? So they don't lose that in between deployments, but they would have less of an attrition rate for, again, you're just running, especially running with gear on, destroys your knees, your hips, and your ankles. So they realized that rowing really fixed a lot of that, but still kept you at a very high cardiovascular, health. Okay, we're here.
The f did you just say? What's up with that?
A normal drive home in Westlake, Ohio, turned into a full-blown
It's Ohio, so let's keep our expectations low.
road rage incident in the middle of rush hour, and considering what this guy had in his vehicle, things would soon turn into a disaster if police didn't act fast.
Westlake 911, where is your emergency?
Yes, hi. I just saw a road rage incident.
Oh my God, that crushed my eardrums. Oh my God. Sorry for everybody else wearing headphones.
With a man pulling a gun out on Detroit Road.
Okay, which person pulled the gun?
The man in the blue truck. It was like a robin egg blue truck.
Great. Copy code 3 from the station. Detroit. Alright, we're already at Detroit on Dover now. Traffic's a little heavy. I'll try to flip. Go that way. Go around to the...
So all they did was give a robin's egg blue truck. If they don't give a make and model, it makes it a little harder.
right and go to Canterbury and go south, right. But it's yields are 56 a gallon.
Okay, put him hard, put your hand back up here. All right, no, open the door. Put your hand forward up.
Where's your gun at? Where's your gun? Listen, relax. Step out. Keep your hands up.
How am I supposed to be? Come on, man. Why are you got me aggressively?
We got the report you pulled a gun on somebody.
I did not pull a gun on anybody. What are you doing? Yo.
Crazy. He's entirely innocent. There's no way he pulled a gun on somebody, guys, because he said so.
Okay. Hey, what are you doing to me? You said this was not gonna happen. This is bullshit.
Oh, I don't hate this, to be honest. It's kind of crazy work, but it's like a good way to keep him where he's at. Because he can't really contribute to the arrest here. I don't hate this at all.
You all treat me like a fucking criminal. Relax.
Get his legs crossed.
Only Josh? No, blank. It's sick Julian, and Bill has to wake up in the morning. People never lie, never once.
Oh, this is funny. You got your foot on my fucking head. Get your foot on my fucking head. Just comply.
Seems like a nice guy.
That's my hand. You're shaking, and I'm on the ground. 5 guys. 5 of you. Sir, it was a GMC Corot camp. Oh my god, dude. You guys are treating me like shit. You know that? You guys understand this is bullshit, right? Where's the other guy? He pulled the gun out. He didn't get this treatment? But I do. I do, right? Because I showed my gun. That's crazy. Defend myself. Someone shot me, God forbid. I'd still be getting cuffed up on the ground.
Let's get him up in a car.
So what am I being detained for? You guys never read me my rights?
Charge is going to be brandishing, potentially aggravated assault. Texas deadly conduct would also fall into this. He didn't discharge the gun. So deadly conduct's probably the best fitting one, if not brandishing. There's also road rage. There's a specific law somewhere out there. I've never enforced it, but I know there is a road rage component to it. Who's the other broski? No idea. 6 guys like the burger place. The cackling and screaming. Virginia, yes, the Joker-esque laugh is probably not helping his case.
Your body cam on? Hey, you never read me my fucking rights. You never read me my rights. Oh, you don't? You just
He's not a subject matter expert.
Put your foot in my face. You guys are shaking the whole time. You scared or something? Got cuffs on. Oh! Like, what the f***, dude?
Oh, is this a dagger? What?
All right, when you can, could you run a pistol for me? It's a Palmetto
Oh, it is a PSA dagger. What?
State Armory 9mm.
No shade on PSA. They make decent stuff, but the PSA dagger is not one of them.
There's another dude coming on scene. The other party got a black truck.
He's going to station.
I thought he was coming back here.
No, she said
he's going to be armed.
Yes.
What? Yeah, let's see.
Come on, I did nothing wrong. The dude hit my truck. Man, I'm just trying to get by in life, dude.
So something you're noticing here with how amped this guy is, there's a mental health component here. It doesn't change the fact that he committed a crime. We always treat the crime first, then the mental health issues. But this is class A #1 of somebody that either could benefit from the Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, but mental health, not necessarily like anti-psych meds, but there is like mood stabilizers, basically. So he goes from what is potentially a high stress situation. You get into a fender bender, there's going to be some anxiety that comes out of it, but most people can get in a fender bender, get upset, and then just deal with it like adults, right? Versus he's going into straight fight or flight. Like he's way blowing this out of proportion. That's kind of where medication and all that stuff kind of helps people regulate. Also just, getting exposed to this stuff at a younger age helps a lot. So we don't have to read your rights unless we're going to ask you questions about the incident. Agreed. It's what a lot of people get wrong. We had that other situation where they made Miranda outside of arrest without PC of a crime happening. They're just like, hey, we know you're involved and we're going to ask you questions about the incident. It was very precautionary, but there's nothing wrong with doing it early. It just depends on how you want to treat it. The legal requirement is I'm asking you questions that have to deal with the incident itself, and you believe you're detained or you believe you're arrested or under the impression that you're arrested.
Wrong
Some
guy
components
for
to
the
it.
wrong city, man.
He came to us.
Oh, going southbound on Columbia, the blue truck did cut off the black truck. And kind of everybody does that in the turning lane. I mean, it's not right, but kind of do it. It pissed the black truck off, who thought he was a big badass, and pulled alongside him and whipped something, right? Like, I'd say a drink. The guy just had a bad day and was pretty pissed off, and, went to push him up.
I'm just trying to get by. Does a crime nobody asked him to do. The struggle is real, I guess. For me personally, I like to get all my questioning done right off the rip, and in this situation, he's kind of unruly, so it's going to be really hard to get your questioning done, right, while he's in that state. So detaining him at that point, and then just taking your third-party eyewitness statement and the victim statement. I'd probably be Mirandizing this guy after the fact, after I've collected the data from everybody else that was involved, right? Once I collected statements, you're going to have to Mirandize this guy. You used force on him. You put him in handcuffs. He's in a patrol car. If we question him, we will have to Mirandize him. But they weren't questioning him at the time, so it's irrelevant. Yes, beautiful. Oh, I don't want the banana because I've already had 2 today, but thank you. I'll take a non-caffeinated Zipia. That'd be great. Wife gave me snacks. You're choking me. I can't. That is the only thing that was not said.
Against the curb. He was mad and he pulled in front of the black truck and got out of the black truck. I don't know if the black truck pulled a gun on him or not, but he ducked real low behind that black truck as soon as he went up to the black truck. And then the black truck was trying to get away. He was trying to stop him. And then right here, they gave up. The black truck went that way, and then the blue truck went into the Mark's parking lot. My sister was like, no. I was like, yeah, but like, I don't want this guy to take the whole brawl for everything.
Did you hit somebody? Or vice versa? There's this here that looks fairly fresh in the mirror.
I don't know. I think that might have been why they were fighting.
So we have a traffic collision, right? Potentially we have an element here where somebody failed to stop after in Texas, it's leaving the scene of an accident, right? Without exchanging information. There might be some involved parties here, right? This is potentially a little more complicated given the nature of how it started, right? Black truck, who we currently haven't had any conversations with yet, got cut off, maybe threw something at the guy's car, maybe met the FAFO threshold, right? And happened to do this to a person who's a little bit crazy. It's a little different. It's a little more complicated now, especially given the video evidence that we just saw. And then what the lady said from a statement standpoint. This is definitely 2 parties that maybe get arrested, but you'd have to go do some investigating here.
Go ahead and turn that way for me, all right?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry I tried to restrain from you guys. That just didn't feel right.
Dude, listen, all we were doing is trying to grab you.
I know, because what everything happened.
We had a call that you pulled a gun on somebody, so our standard procedure is to just tough you up, man.
That's so insane. That's what I don't get is city people will call, complain about you, but they're not going to say what the hell they did to start it, right?
Well, we have limited info on our way down here, so we don't know much.
I can tell you the whole story, sir, from the start of it to the end. I was going to pick up pizza, man. I was not, this was not in my intentions. I'm not an angry person at all. I'm 24 years old. I moved up to the city from Chester, West Virginia with my girlfriend. They're doctors. I'm not like that. I'm a blue-collar worker. I work on the train yard. That's my truck right there. I paid for that truck. Someone hits it, obviously I'm going to get a little upset. I tried to get the guy to stop, and he kept rolling his window down, saying I cut him off. He threw something at my truck. That's what initiated it. Then he hit my side of my truck on the right side. I followed him. He wasn't wanting to stop, so I went in front of him, got out, started rolling his window up. Yes, I should have never punched his window. That probably what started it off.
That's all right. Do you have like scratches and stuff?
I would have Mirandized him. I don't know if they did because they kind of skipped around a little bit, but I would be Mirandizing him here. However, guy's claiming he got cut off, right? Guy cut him off, threw something at his vehicle, and then hit his vehicle. Feel a little more like a victim, potentially. And especially if we can substantiate this. The lady kind of explained as much, and she's a third party, right? Interesting. You pulled a gun on someone, sir. You're going to get treated ignorantly. Tyler, that is true. I don't have a problem with the way that he was approached, to be honest. What's the opposite of Miranda to make him hush? Unfortunately, that doesn't exist. Some suspects just love to talk. Yeah, this guy's just spilling the beans, so it is what it is. These are all res gestae statements, but they did ask. Let's see if it got me back on. Maybe. Maybe. Stand by. I might be back. Let us see. I think I am back. It's at least streaming. Chat start yelling at me. If it is indeed back. Sorry, Kenzie, the internet went out. I was in a holding pattern. What's up?
I was wondering why the internet.
Yeah, it went out. I think it came back finally. I'm gonna refresh this because I do think I came back. See if I'm just getting yelled at. I hear and see you. You're back. Okay, I am back. Good. We made it. Thank you, my love. Okay. I shouldn't be super quiet. I think I was just not close to the microphone. Tell me if that fixed it. No, I didn't get swatted. They know better than to swat me here. I'm going to tell Discord real quick. Telling the Discord, I am back. Josh, I can hear blank. Thank you. Yeah, for some odd reason, I know we've been having flooding and some rolling power outages. Because we got a really heavy storm that came through here. Bill was having power surges. Guessing it's finally hitting my area, but so far, I think we're good. We're gonna keep rolling with it. Said my audio's fine. Audio is good. Okay, good. Where we left off, currently we were in a situation where guy in blue truck, we'll just call him blue truck guy, happened to be there. He did brandish a firearm at guy driving black truck here, right? However, the initiation of this entire thing came from a road rage incident where black truck guy made contact with this vehicle. Wasn't really clear on whether or not they pulled over or not. Clearly an altercation ensued. From there, we are now at the video that another third party took of the incident. Our initial suspect, though suspect the hell out of it, might actually be a victim and or potentially dual suspects in the situation for the breach of peace situation.
What's to happen? The video? Yeah.
Video. Okay, so this is blue truck guy hitting black truck GMC.
Yo, that boy is going crazy. He tried to run. That boy tried to run. Yo, I'm weak. Oh my God. Bro.
I mean, he literally brandishes it and points it at him right there. Yeah, sweet. And then puts it down. He's like, oh, ha, you're pussy, ha, run away. Yeah.
The footage said everything his story couldn't. And just when he thought it couldn't get any worse, it did.
Oh, shit, man, for real? Yo, what the fuck?
So nothing in that video showed that black truck driver did anything to make him reasonably in fear of serious bodily injury. Didn't try to run him over, you know, unless there was some sort of brandishing, which he didn't articulate that a gun got pulled on him. You'd have to also the burden of evidence would be on you for that, since you decided to point a gun at somebody. But did indeed point a gun at it. Not to mention, he also punched the guy while he was in his own car, right? Left his vehicle, went up to the other guy's vehicle, punched him, or at least put his hand in there. We talked about vehicle burglary earlier in the stream, that if you break the plane of someone else's vehicle, that's effectively the same as breaking the plane of any part of your being or even something attached to your being. So if you got like a little grabber or a stick or something, any of that breaks the plane of a window, that is considered criminal trespass or vehicle burglary. Does everything the suspect says happen warrant pulling a gun? I would argue still no. The way he explained it, because he's like, well, the guy hit my truck. He didn't want to pull over. We were jaw-jacking at each other, so I pulled a gun on him just to show him that I have one. None of that would have merited, which is kind of why I think he stayed in handcuffs, right? Nothing, just based on what the suspect said, made it reasonable, right? He seemed pretty argumentative. Again, when they initially made contact with him, he was pretty argumentative with law enforcement. He didn't ever really articulate. The guy was trying to hit me with his car. You know, the guy was threatening me with a gun. So I showed him mine. You know, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. I don't really see anything, both on what the suspect said and then what the video ended up demonstrating. I think they're good.
Oh man, no!
What's that? Yeah, you're going to jail. There's video of you pointing the gun at the guy as well, and I'm sure he's, at the front of his... Like I said, other officers are talking to the other guy too. Like I said, we're trying to sort out exactly what happened with everybody. There's video coming in from, there's a whole bunch of people that saw it, so that's all right. Like I said, I mean, things happen, people get heated. The big thing is everybody's okay. That's all right. We sorted it out. You're okay.
Yeah, so full story. I'm coming home from work. I'm going to get a car wash up at Cleans, head home. I live in Bay Village. I get off at Dover Center. F-150 cuts me and 3 other people off. He comes this close to my bumper. I'm pissed. That pissed me off. So I took an plastic bottle of water, tossed at the guy's car. Okay.
He's an idiot for doing that. I'm just going to be the first person. I would have told him right then and there, you're an idiot for doing that, but I'll let you continue.
Because we go...
At least he owned it.
Through the first intersection right on Clay, and that's when I threw the bottle at him. Okay. We get to the next intersection, he's...
Littering.
I'll kick your
I wouldn't be mad if you hit him with a littering citation for causing this whole nonsense.
All the normal. We're not doing this. Then he hits me with the car. Then things are completely escalated. I'm done. I'm not doing that. So I'm basically telling him, go off, like, out of here, and I start recording. He's calling me a big pussy for recording, and then he stops in front of me, stops traffic. So that's when he gets out of the car. Things are immediately up to here. I'm stoic, not saying a word, recording.
Stoic.
Pussy, pussy, pussy. My window's down to about halfway. 1 punch. Okay? 2 punch. Gun comes out, cocked, back the up. Now. He immediately goes behind my car.
Gotcha. So he went and punched him a few times, then the gun came out. So he did indeed pull a gun, but he pulled a gun on a guy that was already being aggressive with him. So he met the FAFO threshold here. Littering and... Charger. This is a very good investigation so far, though. They got a bunch of different camera angles, got a bunch of written statements, and then they are actually getting the other guy's side of the story, too.
Realizes that he's an aggressor, screaming at me, get out of the car, get out of the car.
Oh, yeah, dude. So this guy's backing up. Dude runs up, punches the window first.
No.
Reaches in the car. I mean, honestly, he could have gotten dusted right here. This is vehicle burglary, right? We're breaking the plane for the intent of assault here, right? In Texas. Maybe not in what is Ohio or wherever the hell this is. But this right here, you try that in Houston, you get dusted. Very, very lucky this didn't go sideways for him.
I pull my phone out and I go, look at all these people watching you right now. Get in your car, leave me alone. Something like that. Verbatim's going to be when I show you the video.
I'm a stoic and I rage through a water bottle. See, Jambalaya gets it. Oh, punch the guy actually. You reach into the car, you get blasted. See, Richard gets it. I'm not advocating to do that. Have I been punched in the face by another person and they did not get dusted? Plenty of times. Every person that's ever punched me in my face has walked away from that, right? As I think they should, right? That doesn't merit death, but in this situation, this is a felony in progress. You be really careful about that.
Then he comes back to the side, posing by his car, doing pictures. I'm just recording him the whole time. And then he reaches in his car and grabs his gun and points it right at me and goes, "Two can play this game, asshole." And I just hit the gas and flew, we'll deal with this in post. And that's when I had 911 on the phone too. So he hit me right in the wheel well, which scooted me nice, and it was a clean scoot, but I think there was a Camry like behind me. She might have gotten tagged with my trailer hitch. Like, that it was completely reckless, and I knew it got escalated to that the minute he got out of the car. Like, that's a no. That's a non-starter. Like,
The suspect walked away with 4 charges: aggravated assault with a firearm, resisting a police officer, aggravated menacing, and use of force on an officer. All of that over a commute that should have taken 20 minutes. As for the other driver who threw the water bottle that started all of this, prosecutors looked into charging him with criminal mischief for that move too. Captain Vogel of the Westlake Police Department put it best. There were school buses out there, families trying to get home. There's no reason to turn a drive into this. YouTube thinks you'll love.
That's hilarious. I'm glad the DA was like, hey, there's some culpability in this for you. Did you end up being my victim at the end? Sure. But throwing the water bottle, even if you got cut off in traffic, dude, I drive in DFW, right? The Dallas-Fort Worth is by far one of the busiest, and we have some of the most deadly freeways in the country. It's one of the most densely populated areas damn near in the world. I drive it all the time, and I never once have road rage. I kick on the Bible on my audiobook, and I just drive. Don't care if people cut me off. Don't people get there in front of me. Who cares? As long as I get there, that's all that matters. We're going to take some points from society for this thing escalating. I'm going to give actually a lot of points to PD here. I'll give him 30. Very good investigation. Very good handling. You know, I'll give him a little bit more. I'll give him 40. Managed to get the guy into custody without a lot of issues. Took the time to interview everybody very thoroughly. Looked at all of the facts of the case. I think made a good arrest on who was ultimately like the super aggressor, right? And then the rest of it was good. This was excellent, I think. Josh is like, this too shall pass. Mr. Nice Guy, Texas. Yes, you're right. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Hope you got a ticket for that then. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about the ticket. Because active self-protection, every time I carry a gun, my ego is off. That's probably some of the best advice. I actually got to meet the guy behind active self-protection, Mr. Correa. I forget what his first name is. Cool guy. He lost a bunch of weight too. He looks great now. But the guy, really, really smart. I carry a gun and medical and a knife and a bunch of stuff on me all the time. And if there was anything that policing kind of taught me, and this was mostly just watching other people go through it, it's just like, dude, nothing's worth it. Like, you get to go home, to whatever life you've made for yourself. And if you're an adult and you have agency, surround yourself with good people that are worth going home to. My wife's awesome. My cats, for the most part, are awesome. And so going home to that and then to the job, that I relatively enjoy and stuff like that, like it's not worth it, in my opinion, especially for road rage. Road rage is the stupidest thing ever. John Correa, thank you. Correa. It's spelled weird, but it's Correa. Listen to some Old Testament murdering and smiting. PD Walt, you're not right. I'm in Romans. I have made it from Genesis to Romans straight all the way through. I jump back and forth between NIV and ESV. I go back and forth between the two, but take points from AT&T. It's Axon, right? You know what, Gower, you're right. We'll take. You know what? That tracks. I like the way you think. Where's chat? This is an excellent idea. Anytime I get a chance to take points from Axon, I do. Anything else? Road rage. It's different in Texas. Everyone could have a gun. That's also fair. That is very fair. Did you take points for media for YouTube crashing? Oh, you know what? I'll take it from YouTube channels. Maybe not media per se. That's more for like traditional media. I will take points though. We'll take a decent amount there. Pick someone who doesn't suck and keep your head down. Solid advice. I'm just saying, man, it's gotten me to the ripe old age of 35 so far. And I've done some very sketchy things in my life. Frag, good evening. ESV extra spiritual version. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. There's another one. What is it? Like New English translation? There's the other one. I go back and forth. Take points from Juan for being sick. Based. Here. We'll take a decent amount. That's what he gets for abandoning us. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know. Pick good people. Read your Bible, go home. The most important thing you'll do.
314, 1050.
10-4, go ahead.
Avocado in Ironwood, Florida, 45 Bravo, Juliet Sierra, India.
Look at him running the plate.
On gray van.
Something that's missed in a lot of these situations is he gave the tag, and he also gave a vehicle description. The reason he's doing that, shout out to the old heads that are doing interdiction, is I've given dispatch what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing a gray, if you really wanted to get specific here, this looks like a Dodge Caravan, maybe like a Chrysler Pacifica, something like it's an old gray van, right? Older model. You might even throw in older model. Well, when that return comes back, if it comes back to a red F-150, that should raise alarm bells for me, right? The officer that's going, they'll 10-12 you, or they'll say, hey, can we give you some traffic? That's not what's in front of you. A lot of times this happens where someone will steal the front plate. In states like Texas that require both a front and a back plate, they will steal their front plate because most people don't see their front plate. And it'll come back good registration, good everything. They'll throw a fake sticker up there. And a lot of people that run drugs or just being shady or weird will do that. And so it's a good reason when you run a tag, if you happen to also give the vehicle description, you got to know kind of what it is. The more information you can give dispatch, the more they can help you. But he did that, which tells me he's got a good ticker here. Not his first traffic stop.
Dispatch received.
Hi, how can I help you?
How's it going? Deputy Penske, the sheriff's office. I'm just stopping you for the stop sign there at Walnut. You just kind of rolled straight through it, okay? I don't want nobody to get hit. People ride bikes and stuff through here, okay?
I rolled through the stop sign?
Yeah, like pretty blatantly.
Okay, I don't recall doing that at all.
That's fine. I watched you do it. You have your license, registration, and insurance?
Based.
Yeah, I do.
Did the 7-step approach, gave his authority for it, right? Explained his authority, explained why he stopped. Like, hey, I'm, with the sheriff's office. I stopped you for this reason. Here's my rationale for it. Give me your stuff. Good job.
I'll show you my license. I don't ever let anyone hold it.
Well, I need it, so.
I'm required to show it to you.
Okay, I need it so I can go run your information.
There's my information,
Okay,
right?
Give me your driver's. I'm not doing this.
Sir,
ma'am,
I'm not required
Listen to
to
me. Listen to me.
No, sir.
I
am not required to
Stay.
give it.
314.
So this is, I would argue, a little bit of gray area, right? If she provides you with her name and date of birth, right? Did she not fulfill the need to identify herself? And in this situation, right, where she's taking her driver's license, showing that she's in possession, she's operating the motor vehicle with her driver's license, that driver's license is her possession, right? I cannot dispossess her of it unless I have a legal reason to do it. I would argue if she's showing it to me, I can't act like this is resisting. And I can't act like this is failed to ID just because she didn't hand it to me. Now, every state's a little different. In Texas, I would argue this doesn't fly. I would also, even if your state allows for this and says that we're going to be able to call this resisting or failed ID or whatever it is, I wouldn't want this to get appealed to federal courts because I think federal courts are going to lay towards saying that that's enough. Her showing it to you is enough. You are required to physically hand over your driver's license to law enforcement in Florida. Interesting. Let me see. This is California. Let's see. Is this is Flanger County in California or Florida? I don't know. Is California required? Provide license. You could interpret as give or show. I'm with Virginia on this one. Flanger is Florida. No, this is Florida. Okay, good. So if it's Florida, and like I said, if the state requires you to hand it over, I would hand it over. Don't be an idiot. In general, for me, I would hand it over, because if he fails to give it back to me, that's a him problem. Again, if I'm the one getting interacted with, if I am suspect here, I want to walk away from this altercation. I don't want to make it worse than it has to be. Florida state law requires it. I get it. He's got within his state law, which is what he's sworn to enforce, the ability to do it. But like I said before, if this got appealed, I would be nervous. If this is the lady in the Dodge Grand Caravan here going to have the money to go and sue you all the way to the Supreme Court? Probably not. But it's a gray area.
Talk to me. She's refusing to give me her ID, so she doesn't have to give it to me. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes.
You want me to talk to her?
Nah, I mean, you try. She's just, I don't know why she did.
Fine. I mean, he can look at the information, but
Can you hand me your
no,
your
sir.
documents,
I don't. Here's my license. Here's my.
Can you give me your license
I will
as well?
not hand you my license. I am not required to hand
so-
you in your hand
Okay, so
my license.
listen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is I'm going to call for a supervisor, and he's going to tell you that you're going to give me your license. Got
No,
it?
no, sir.
And
I
so
won't.
for the time being, because
With
listen
all
to me.
due respect,
listen to
sir.
me. Listen to me.
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
sir.
All right,
No,
step out.
sir.
Step out, please.
No, no,
yes,
sir.
Step out.
Excuse me.
Step out, please.
No, sir.
Yes, you are uncool.
So if you're going to say you're going to get a supervisor, or don't, right? If you're able to make the arrest here. So let's say, I'll put this from a Texas perspective, because this is what I'm used to enforcing, right? If she straight up failed to ID to me, right? Didn't provide a driver's license. I asked her for name and date of birth. She outright refused. I can, in my old agency, I could have arrested her right then and there. I don't need supervisor approval. I have the authority to do it. I'm going to explain to my supervisor eventually why I chose to arrest her, but our law is very clear here in Texas that you have to provide it, right? This, where the state requires you to provide it, right? Hey, you have to give your ID to that officer, right? Rather than just show it. It's still likely a policy thing, but it also would have been easy to just take down her information. I write it down, take a picture of it, something like that. Is this truly worth? Now, if she was concealing her identity, I understand why I might be more nervous about, hey, she could be wanted for. I have no way of knowing if she's got warrants, if she's an axe murderer or something like that. I run everybody I stop, right? If you're going to get in the way of that, then I'm going to treat you differently. But in this instance where she's willing to provide her information, it's for rolling a red light. It's rolling a stop sign, right? Likely rolling a stop sign that nobody was at the middle of nowhere, Florida, but he had PC for the stop. He, by Florida state law, has the ability to arrest her. I have no issue with it. It's just from an optic standpoint. If I'm going to leverage my law enforcement power over somebody, I want it to be for something that I think provides some level of safety. Issue her the citation, get it over with, and be done with it. If I can hit her with every ticket you can find, I don't care. But like using force, pulling out of the car, I think there's a little bit of ego here, in my personal opinion. Would I write this officer up for this? No. This is a cultural thing. You've either enforced or not enforced. He's perfectly within the law to do it. If he's not against policy, who cares? This lady's an idiot for making this situation harder than it needs to be. There is some agency on this lady for being stupid about it. If you think it's a violation of your constitutional rights, sue him. Just say, I don't consent to this, but in an attempt to de-escalate, I'm going to hand you this. Just know I don't consent to it. I feel pressured to give you my ID. And if it was a constitutional rights violation, awesome. You'll win some money and be done with it. But here, she's earning herself a trip to jail and getting her car towed probably in the whole nine. She's an idiot.
Operative, I would like you to exit your vehicle.
Yes, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
I'll speak to him.
This is my
okay?
traffic stop.
I don't care. You don't.
I need you to step out. Yes.
You'll just have to wait a second.
No, I
okay?
don't. It's not on your timing. It's on mine.
No, it's not,
There's
sir.
United States case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims.
I don't care
Listen,
what that
okay,
is.
you're going to go to jail for resisting if you don't get out of your car.
What am I under arrest for?
314. Can you have a supervisor now?
What am I under arrest for?
Just hear me out for a second.
I am.
He's asked you to step out of the vehicle. Whether you agree with it or not, that's a lawful command, okay? So, if you step out and comply, we can, wrap this up. It probably would even been a warning. He probably wouldn't even give you whatever he pulled you over for.
This is. Can I say something?
Of course, go ahead. I'll hear you
He
out.
asked for my driver's license. I showed it to him. I know for a fact that I'm not required by law to give it to him in his hand.
So where's your driver's license from?
My driver's license is right here. That's my driver's license. I showed it to him. Okay. Because I'm driving a motor vehicle, I'm required to show you my license if you ask for it.
Do you mind if I get that?
But I don't have to give it to you. I don't ever hand anybody original documents in their hand.
Okay. Do you mind if I get your license so I can run you?
There it is right there. I'll show it to you. There's my license right there. There's my name right there. I'll show it to you, but I don't ever hand it over. I've lost licenses that way.
Okay,
And I don't
as soon as you hand it over, I'll give it right back, okay?
Sir, I don't hand.
It's probably just going to be a warning and we'll get you out of here, but you're making this more difficult.
I'm just saying, I don't hand.
Okay.
I don't hand my
So
documents over.
at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle, okay?
Okay, and
so
I will.
go ahead and step out right now at this moment. Because I've tried the nice approach and now you're not listening.
You don't have permission to touch anything in my vehicle.
Okay. So go ahead and step out or I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle at this point.
I'm going to step out, but you don't have permission to touch anything.
Can I explain something to you very fast?
What's that?
So listen, I am very knowledgeable in this, okay? If you let me talk, I will let you talk. There's United States case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims. If you are ordered to exit your vehicle on a traffic stop by a law enforcement officer, you must do so. Okay.
But you don't have permission to touch anything in my vehicle. Nothing.
When my supervisor gets here, I'll be getting your driver's license.
No, you won't, sir. It's in my
I'm
vehicle.
going to ask you to stand right there under that vehicle, okay?
So if it's Florida state law that you have to provide it, you have to hand it, and I'm going to arrest her on it, do it now. It's my only personal take on this, right? So I'm a very shit or get off the pot kind of guy, unless you don't know what you got. If you don't know, you don't know, and I get it. Don't make law enforcement actions unless you know. Does Pennsylvania v. Mims allow you to move somebody throughout the car? Absolutely. He has yet to do anything unlawful. What I'm saying is from an optic standpoint, and then more so from like a, did you have actually PC? Or it's why the 7-step approach is designed the way that it is, right? Did you articulate your authority to do it? Everything's getting captured on body cam in real time, so they can't claim that you're making stuff up after the fact or whatever. And your report can reflect your actual knowledge of the situation as it happened, right? I'd just take her to jail at this point. You know? I don't know why we're hem-hawing on making this traffic stop any longer than it needs to. Back to my previous questions. What could be reverse Miranda to get her to stop talking? You just tell her to stop talking. We can't compel someone to shut up, unfortunately. That is not within our authority. The First Amendment says they can say whatever the heck they want within a certain amount of reason. I don't like, it would have been a warning. Yeah, and I'm with Jambalaya on this. Like, I don't like this. It's a warning. If you comply, I'm going to jack you up if you don't. It puts this idea that your enforcement action is being dictated by her attitude. And your enforcement action should be dictated on whether or not you think it's going to change their behavior, right? Like, there's some spirit of the law conversations to be had there. Duct tape. Don't duct tape people. The old lawyers video where they say, shut up. Yeah, I'm with Django on this. She should just shut her mouth. In my opinion, she's being an idiot. But I like I said, from a law, if you're a current or prospective law enforcement officer, my discussion to you, if you're in this situation, is what is going to be my disposition and how quickly can I work towards that disposition? If I'm taking, again, if this was failed ID, the second she's out of that car, she's going to jail, right? I've safely removed her from the vehicle, so I don't have to worry about her ramming us with the car. Just take her to jail. Failed ID, and I guess in this case, failure to hand your ID to the officer. Just take her to jail and be done with it. You can, if you want to blade her for the T-stop aspect of it, cool. Knock it out. Tow the car, be done with it. Rather than turning this into a 45-minute stop with 6 different deputies having to be on here with it, like shit or get off the pot. It also comes from, I was in an agency that was very, very busy, so we didn't have all the time in the world to do this. There were likely domestics pending or holding, aggravated assaults, missing kids, whatever it was. You guys should hit up Legal to do a video with him. I actually met, it was Attorneys on Retainer. I have, shout out to them. I have his business card there, VP of Marketing here. Yeah, Attorneys on Retainer, do really, really cool, all 50 states law firm. That they do both criminal and civil law in all 50 states. And a really cool organization. It's technically more Second Amendment focused, so they kind of specialize on if you have to pull your gun on somebody or whatever. But I might see if they'll do a collab with us. I want someone to do a collab with us on the attorney side of it, because I would love their perspective on it. S-tier collaboration, no doubt. Yeah, it would be cool. Bruce Rivers would be cool. Realistically, would you need to hold the document? Can you run the driver's license in the system? Yeah, you can scan now, especially with like an auto cite, which is like an automatic citation writer. So it literally looks like a fat cell phone. and it has a scanner. I can scan both the registration sticker. We have stickers in Texas for registration, and I can scan the back of the ID and get all of our information that way without actually holding it. Same thing with what I think it was Tyler that said it. Just take a picture of the thing with my body cam, and I can reference that as an image or write it down. Pull out your little notepad, write down name and date of birth, or read it off the card to dispatch so they can run it for you, right? Like, it doesn't matter what you do. But I don't know. The whole thing's stupid. Look up Artie's fiction. He's a lawyer in DFW area. Also loves cats. I gotta look them up. You don't unless you cannot read it. However, Florida law, yeah. X-Bane was already explaining that in Florida you have to hand it. I just find it stupid. It seems like a dumb reason to jack this lady up.
You don't have permission.
Do you have any weapons on your person?
No, I don't.
What?
No, I do not. You don't have permission to touch anything in my vehicle.
Is that your car?
Yes, it is.
So, I'm just gonna start I thought we got off of that. What's your reason for not wanting to do
I
license?
never hand over original documents to anybody. I carry copy. I don't have the copies with me, but I have paper copies of things that I'll show you, but I will not hand.
Is there a reason?
Yes, because I've lost things that way before.
Okay. You lost them, not us, right?
I have lost original documents by handing them over before. I will not do that
What's that
again.
in his hand right there? There's not original documents?
No, those are papers. I can get more of those. I have more of those.
But they're original documents.
They're copies.
The DMV didn't personally hand you that piece of paper and say this is your registration.
Yeah, I think that, and that's fine. I can get another one of those, but government issue things like
Also get
cards.
another license,
No,
if
I won't do
it's
it.
not
No, sir. I know for a fact I'm not required to hand an officer my driver's license. I have to show it to you.
Do you read case law?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you know the case law for this?
I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can find it quickly.
Okay.
I'm just saying I know what my rights are.
This is an unproductive conversation in my opinion, but whatever. El Primo from Oklahoma, my dog. So if it takes too long to articulate what they have, can a lawyer fight and say something like they delayed the stop in order to find something to justify our actions? Yes. So there's also a clause there. Gosh, I'm trying to remember which amendment it is. Chat, correct me. I don't remember which specifically. One of these damn amendments in the Constitution protects you from unreasonable, so probably the fourth, but like you can't extend the stop indefinitely. Or if a traffic stop that normally, like my average traffic stop time was like 4 minutes. Like it was fast. And because unless I was doing a vehicle search, I was trying to get out of there as quickly as I could, right? Here's your stuff. Here's your warning. Get out of here. Stop doing what you're doing for what I stopped you for, right? If I randomly stretch this to 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour and a half, or whatever it is, it's going to thank you. It's an unreasonable amount of time. So unreasonable is both duration and then depth. So typically on the Fourth Amendment, you're going to be looking at a search, right? And so a search is going to be like me sticking my hands in your pockets without probable cause or reasonable suspicion, right? Or consent. Consent's another way that you can go do it. Detaining you, I can do. That's going to be more of a freedom of movement thing. But there's a bunch of different ways that it's been applied in case law. But offer her an Uncrustable. I don't hate that. But the duration of time does fall under the unreasonable search, right? It'd be the same thing. It's really where I have an issue specifically with searches. When you have like a lockbox that I don't get a warrant for and I just crack the thing open without a warrant, I have issue with that. This comes up a lot with glove boxes. So there's a lot to get in there. 4 minutes. I'm just saying, why do I have to have this person for longer unless I have a search to conduct or I'm making an arrest, right?
100%. Yeah, I know your rights too. I'm certified in the state of Florida as a police officer. I know
It's just stupid. This whole discussion is stupid. This is dumb. I would tell him to not berate his detainee. That's stupid. It looks bad.
Right? You're here. Your rights have not been violated. He doesn't have your license.
Say that for the
so
camera, but whatever.
Okay, this is 9:10 day shift stuff.
Yeah.
What's the start time on this?
On Great Van. I don't want nobody.
This is already a 10-minute stop.
Your body
100%.
so
It's not unreasonably long, but it's kind of a long one, especially when you have 4 deputies.
It'll get
you
sorted
would
out.
have been arrested if you didn't step out of the vehicle, is what you said.
Okay, well, I'm here right now.
Right, so here we are. You're here. Your rights have not been violated.
There you go, Richard. There it is. It's locked. You can't open it. Let's go. I'm with Tyler here.
He doesn't have your
Say that
license,
for the
so
camera, but whatever. We'll deal with it in court if it happens.
of the stop.
Okay,
so
yes.
my partner's done conducting his business.
We're about, does it take that
14
long
minutes.
to run a tag, to run my
No,
name?
it doesn't.
Because that's all he's doing in there. And arrested
You're under
for?
arrest for resisting.
Resisting.
Oh, we're going for resisting.
What?
Let's go.
What am I charged with?
Resisting, ma'am.
Obstruction of law
enforcement. Yes, ma'am.
So is resisting and obstructing two different things. Now, Florida's Florida, right? And Florida's got weird laws, so I always give Florida a pass on stuff. But obstruction is going to be like, I'm supposed to have, again, obstructions, I'm not giving your ID, right? Resisting typically is going to require pulling away, not doing anything, right? I'm just going to not say anything, not do anything, whatever. You can passively resist. I can actively resist by pulling away or running, or I could fight with assaultive resistance, right? There's different types of resisting that you can do. The fact that he automatically went to resisting, it could be resisting / obstruction. It's probably or obstructing, it's probably the exact same thing. That is all different than interference, right? Where I'm not the subject being investigated, but I'm getting in the way of officers being able to do their job. Those delineations are important because if you don't articulate those delineations specifically, because they both have elements, they all have their individual elements of the offense, then you're charging them with the wrong thing. You're also articulating the wrong thing on scene, which looks bad. What are your thoughts on digital IDs? Sketch. Oklahoma doesn't have them yet, and I would like to save my driver's license on my iPhone wallet. I don't have an issue with people taking a picture. There's a lot of people that take a picture of their ID and just show it to us that way. I would just run it at the car. There's plenty of times, typically people would hand it to me and I had no problem with that. Because then I could walk back to my car and do it, but I did it verbally all the time, dude. I took people's verbals ID, or I'd make them write it. Here's my pen, here's my pad. Write my stuff down, right? Because they're not going to kill me with my pen. This is John Wick. Arrest her or leave, I beg of you. I agree. But I don't have a problem with digital IDs. I just think the only downside is it's obstructing, but still a crime. See, Aiden gets it. Is it Aid Waddle or Abe Waddle? Aid? A-D-E Waddle. Aid Waddle? I don't know what this is. But either way, you get it. Insurance and reg are on my phone, but not my ID. That's what I mean. And I'd be, as long as you get the information, who cares? Like, who cares how you get the information, whether it's handed to you or not? This is a cheap resisting charge.
Your hands together like you're praying.
Like you're praying for resisting. So what's my original charge? Because if I'm resisting, then I have to be charged with, I have to be arrested for something I was resisting.
I don't know who educated you, but that is not even close to correct. Do you have anything on you, any weapons or anything like that? There's no...
I'll take.
Actually, you know what? Who's going to do the search of my vehicle? Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. Get out of my vehicle, please. Excuse me, officer. Get out of my vehicle, please.
All right, so you're going to get your purse and your phone.
I actually leave it in my vehicle.
Answer that. My vehicle. They didn't lead. This is the most corrupt discussion my vehicle. Going, you guys, people, see, answer on you. No.
And it's taking forever.
Yeah, you're right.
You guys are dirty.
Currently intoxicated, do you feel like you are?
Dirty.
Whoa.
Lowest to the low.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you questions before you come in. Are you currently intoxicated, do you feel like you are?
Nope.
All right. Anything on you that you should not have, like a pocket knife, any needles?
I guess obstructing is the same thing with them. Not resisting. So this took an hour to get to the Sally Port. What a bad time.
Of any kind. The guns, bullets, lighters, pills, powder.
I'm not answering any more questions.
$500
If you
bond.
don't at least answer that question, we do have to put you in a suicide smock when you come in, so it would benefit you just to tell us if you are or are not feeling suicidal.
No.
Okay.
Which leans, her case was never prosecuted. I wonder why. Oh, that kills me. Oh, points from Deputaz. We're taking some. This was a big waste of time. Oh, this is what matters here. Right here. Case was this. So one of two things happened. Either one, the DA's office decided that there wasn't enough, which the DA can do as a scumbag, right? Or worse, two, I'm assuming because she paid bond, that the judge felt that they had PC, right? Because if not, she'd have just been let go. If they no PC'd it right then and there, like when she got arraigned, that's a whole different story. But that tells me, especially in county, that tells me that they did not like this case. They didn't want to prosecute because they know it's going to go to court and they might likely lose. I know you can't beat the rap, but you can beat the ride. But that kills me, dog. For what? It's kind of what I mean. Even if it is illegal per se, there's a lot of stuff, man, where I could have articulated it. I've had people throw their ID at me before. It hit the ground. I'm not picking it up. I was like, I'm not picking that up. I'll let you pick it up later. You're going to give it to me verbally. So there's a safety component to that. But didn't charge them with littering. They were going to pick it up. If they decided to leave it there, that's their problem, right? But like, we don't have to turn everything into an arrest or like always leverage our law enforcement. Because what happens if it's turned into a use of force, right? This turns into a use of force. It's a huge waste of everyone's time over a rolled traffic stop. Not a rolled not a traffic stop, a stop sign. You roll the stop sign and cause an accident? Sure, knock it out. Get out of it. She's drunk. Sure, get out of it. There's a public safety concern you can articulate there, but like, it's a traffic stop. She didn't feel like handing you her ID. So what if it's illegal? Bro, rolling the traffic stop's illegal. And plenty of times you give a warning for that as opposed to a ticket. Speeding's illegal. There's plenty of times you'll stop for it and not actually give a citation. Not to mention go all the way to an arrest. It's just stupid in my opinion. And that's a personal take. I don't think it did anything unlawful, but this tells me everything I need to know about how the DA's office at least feels about what was done here. Weird. It falls in line with what I felt like. Weird.
You may run into a situation where your car might be a Bolo looking vehicle. You understand? Hey, for example, a store just got robbed. A white Volkswagen. We also drive a what? Okay, so they gonna come pull you over. Hey, we just got hurt. We just heard about a robbery or whatever like that. Boom, boom. Is it time for you to get an argument, attitude at that moment? No, it ain't. Hey, it is what it is. Because I do want them to find whoever did X, Y, Z. What if they shot somebody? What if they shot somebody's grandma? Whatever. I do want them to find that person. You understand that? Yes, so the best thing for me to do is to let them do their job. Because I am riding the white Volkswagen. You understand that? Yes, is it time for me to get attitude? I'm gonna do what they ask me to do. More likely, I should step out of the vehicle immediately. You understand that? Yes, so get out the vehicle, and if they give us a chance to talk or whatever like that, we gonna prove what we was. Hey, listen, that ain't me. I went at no store. As a matter of fact, I was at Monty Hajj then. You do all that, you chill out, and they'll let you go. And they might even find another vehicle. But there will be situations, maybe one day, where you might look like the person, or you might be driving the type of vehicle. You understand? Yes, that can happen, but that does not mean you get mad and get no attitude. And even if you do have an attitude, we're not finna get at them. You understand that? Yes, our job is to do what? Get back home. Say it again? Get back home. Our job is to do
Amen.
What? Get back home, okay? All right, so the last thing we want to do is panic and argue. Panicking and arguing will mess you up. You understand that? Yes, sir. Because I was just speeding and I ended up out the vehicle. Why? So you wasn't arguing. Because you was arguing. Running my mouth. You understand that? Yes, sir. A big problem that I've seen all over the country is people getting pulled out of the car and extra stuff happening because they sitting there running their mouth too much. You understand that?
Yeah, this is hilarious after this video that we just watched. I think this kind of stuff's kind of important. They did DARE when I was a kid. I think they still do DARE potentially. And all it did apparently was teach kids how to use drugs. And I'm not saying drugs is not something that we need to be fearful. We don't need to be fearful of to some degree. My wife says you're my first FTO. Kind of true. I'm like a baby FTO. I guess you're right. I'm your online FTO. A very discount version of it. Virginia, this is very fast. This is like, this isn't Louisiana because Louisiana people talk slow. Maybe this is Georgia. I don't know. Somebody tell me regionally where this is. DARE was a terrible idea, but maybe how to not get jacked up by the police class is probably a good idea, especially for at-risk kids. If you're in an area where there's a lot of law enforcement action going on, my shift alone, and you got to think we're only the north side of Arlington. So if you did the math, you guys can Google this and pull up the map. It was everything north of Abrams and south of Green Oaks. So it was only about 30-ish square miles. Had anywhere from 40 to 50 police officers on the street at one time. That's not including part-time gigs. That's not including security. That's not including campus PD. That's just from our agency. So in a tiny little 30 square mile radius area of operations, there was 40 officers working full time, knocking down traffic stops. And there was times where we were having calls holding because of how busy, we'll say, that side of town was. Domestics, shootings, stabbings, DWIs, bar fights, you name it, we were getting into it there, right? Just a busy, kind of ignorant area, right? In a situation like that, it might get very normalized, if not worse, like glorified when people, we called it showing up in front of the cops, right? So this is not a terrible idea in that they're kind of trying to teach the kids. The whole goal is to make it home, right? We want to get home to the Xbox. We want to get home to the girlfriend. We want to get home to the good home cooked meal, right? We have other things to be living our life on, not to go and get involved with law enforcement like this. Ton of fights that were super avoidable because people were being an idiot. But this is GA points for being correct. Let's go. Hey, I'll give myself some points. Let's go. Hell yeah. Georgia, that tracks.
Do you have a right to run your mouth? Absolutely. Nah, you got a right to run your mouth. That's
Absolutely.
your First Amendment. The First Amendment is you can say whatever you want.
Amen.
But you can either make stuff good or you can make stuff bad. You understand that? Yes, sir. Could I get on a plane and freely say bomb? Yes, I can. It's my First Amendment right. That don't mean I'm absolved the consequences. You understand that?
Yes. Smart.
If I get on a plane and say bomb, what's most likely gonna happen? Somebody gonna arrest me. You understand? So yeah, we can do stuff, but it don't mean that we should do stuff. You understand?
Great job. Points to society. I think it was good. We used to, it was kind of sad. We used to hand out free lunches to, I had a middle school and an elementary school in my beat specifically. We had a high school as well on my side of town. But the elementary school, we had one that had a lot of at-risk kids. And every time I went, one of them would recognize me because I had arrested mom or dad. And like that used to kill me every single time. I was like, yeah, like too many of these kids be recognizing me because they were like, oh yeah, we were in the park and dad was beating up on mom and you took him to jail. And I was like, oh, what a bad time. He did a good job. That was excellent. At school program for kids in Albany, Georgia. Well, there you go. X-Bane hit us with the facts. First time seeing pounds of weed. It was a block. Treehouse freaked. I believe that. Scared straight also never worked. He's got 100% correct. Honestly, we hit the light goal. Oh, nice. If you guys hit 150, I will double it. Shout out to hitting the light goal. We're in the positive despite, I think it was Adam Sawyer or Andrew Sawyer that got us. We're going to get home to the Uncrustables. Yes, getting home to the Uncrustables is important. But the problem with stuff like Scared Straight and even Dare is that it got kids to identify with being a bad kid in a bad area. It's kind of like ISS, honestly. All of it gets that kid to internalize that they are bad. And once they internalize that, they become that. There's a lot of evidence in psychology that shows that. And so oftentimes when I was arresting people under the age of 20, I was really careful about the language I used around them because I realized that they might come to identify as such. Now, you get to 25 plus, you've kind of already made your decisions and you're one of God's children, so I still love you. And I have constitutional things I have to protect about you. But I'm less of an influence on you, and that's fine. But especially young people, you should be really careful with what you say. I never call young people scumbags or bad kids or whatever. Now, I'd warn them, hey, what you're doing is going to have consequences. If you want to end up in prison, that's going to happen. But you have an opportunity to change your life and make better decisions. All this stuff's likely getting expunged. You can turn a new leaf, go to a new school, get out of the school that you're in, go to college, get a job, go to trade school, something. Make something better of yourself rather than being stuck here. Like, doesn't this town suck? He's like, yeah, doesn't your apartment complex suck? Yeah, doesn't your school suck? Yeah, well, you don't have to stay there. It's the beautiful thing about America. You can go somewhere. But, yeah. This was, if there's ever a reason why I felt guilty about leaving law enforcement, it was for kids, man. Like, homelessness, like the homeless people and the kids. Even the drug addicts, like a lot of them need patient, understanding, empathetic police, and that's hard to come by.
Watch what this man in a gas station store does while police are investigating a
Why is this being weird? Why is this being weird? There it is.
Situation. Before that happens, the case officers are investigating also goes haywire.
Hey, what's up, man? I gotta figure out what's going on. These motherfuckers are trying to play me like I'm some kind of...
Oh, he's being very disrespectful.
Primo, that's because we're learning here. We're not some SRO that's never done anything.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yeah, bro, I ain't playing these games, though.
Look, I got you not playing games, but I got called to a disturbance,
Come on,
okay?
bro. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna give you your chance to tell me what happened, but I need to figure out what they're telling me first. You get what I'm
She's
saying?
drunk as fuck. Going and acting crazy.
Look, do you have any weapons on you?
No, bro, come on.
Okay, turn around. Actually,
Come on, bro. Don't be touching me. Don't be touching me. Don't be touching me.
I'm just patting you down.
I'll body the fuck out of both of you. Okay, buddy. This is what you're doing. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. You would have just been calm. I told you you could search me, bro. What do I gotta hide?
Tension up, right?
No, because this dude came over here like a big guy. My grandfather would have y'all up right now, bro. Stop touching me. Why you keep touching me?
Take a seat.
Keep touching me, little ass boy. That's why you're crazy.
What a little kid.
You're also going to have to press charges for damages. He broke this door trying to open it. It does not.
He seems like a really nice guy. So recognizing that this guy is going to be a problem pretty early is the best way to avoid a use of force, right? If you can do it, or what I would say like a higher use of force. You go hands-on early, it becomes not a problem earlier, right? You let him have opportunities to spool up and, arm himself with a weapon, or I don't know, just earn the courage and motivation to actually assault you worse. And it can get really out of hand. I think they did a good job of recognizing that he was not going to be cooperative and just saying, hey, let's rip this Band-Aid off now and be done with it. Excellent, excellent work, I think.
All right, who's the girl? Are you the girlfriend?
Yeah, she is.
You want to explain what happened? You want to go All right, so who's it? Is this your boyfriend? Like,
Yeah.
What happened tonight?
Yeah, boy. I feel so bad because his mom and his brother are in here now because they already...
That's his mom and his brother?
Yeah, they came.
Oh.
Like literally across the street. I jumped out of the car and I was like, I don't feel comfortable.
Who was driving?
Angry. Him.
Okay, so you guys left in his car, and then what happened on the way? Like, where were you going at?
That cop felt that. He's like, well, someone feels angry around me. I can't articulate it, but somebody feels angry.
After PJ's, where were you supposed to go?
Huh?
Okay.
Right here.
So on the way, what happened before you got to
Just they're very
Yeah, his spidey sense tingling.
I ran in here. His mom shut up. I was like, I'm so sorry.
So what happened in the car? Did you just, as he was driving,
His spidey sense is tingling.
Ivan, you just ran out of the car and ran
He
in
just
here?
got...
Her spidey sense is tingling.
Yeah, he smashed my phone. My phone's not working.
Okay. When did he do this? Was it?
As we got out of the car, like he threw my phone. They tried to plug it in for me, but
So did he threaten you at all other than breaking your phone? Did he like strike you or?
not like vocal threatening, but like being crazy.
Okay. But he threw where did he throw the phone? It was outside. Do you want to put that in a statement or no?
I honestly feel really bad for him because I feel like he has a lot of like mental things going on. I love his family.
No amount of mental health issues will ever excuse violence, so I don't feel bad about that.
I don't want to be that person.
Okay. Do you want to just hang on a second because I just gotta figure out what's going on with him, and then we'll let you know. Okay. All right. I know you told him what happened, but just from in your guys' perspective, what do you guys think?
She came in crying. She
She was asking us to call 911 from off the road.
He kept telling him no.
Trying to get her not to. She said she doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel comfortable.
That is prevention of 911 or like restriction of 911. There's a charge. I can't remember off the top of my head what the charge is, but in Texas, if you prevent someone from calling 911, that alone is a charge. Even if you don't hit them, even if you don't prevent them from going anywhere, if I take their phone and smash it, and on top of that, try to stop you from calling 911 somewhere else, that is absolutely a charge. It's also in a domestic violence situation, something we would tack on and or include when we're doing a domestic packet. So at least in Texas, this is a charge. I don't know where this is.
So I ended up taking her into the back, and he was trying to go past.
Undefeated. Good night.
Did he break something in here?
The door, you can see it's off, and it doesn't push open.
Okay.
It's stuck.
Would one of you guys just mind doing a statement just on what you saw?
Yeah.
And then if you guys want to have him trespass from here, I don't know if the manager wants it.
Yeah, no, he will, because he damaged property.
So who's the manager right now?
Well, he's coming right now, so yeah.
All your stuff right now is at his place? Do you need to go back there for anything tonight?
Yeah.
Do you have a key?
No, her mom's right here. That's her house.
Okay, she was out.
Yeah.
Fine. It's cool. She goes back to the house and grabs whatever she needs for the night. Okay, all right. Because what's going to happen is there's going to be no contact order between you guys. So
I know.
whatever you need to get, I will just get it tonight. So you don't have to pack. Okay. What's a good contact number for you?
Have a good night.
Yeah, that's all. Sorry.
If you need anything else, call us, okay?
Thank you. And it doesn't even like this part because you can push even.
So
this is a scene security issue, right? So we see a guy lingering around what we know to be an active crime scene, right? My initial concern is going to be him trying to help the suspect escape, right? Could be an auditor, could be whatever. We have no idea who this guy is, right? But guy got done in the convenience store and he's not like out here to take a smoke break, right? Normally they go back to their car or they hang out somewhere. I'd make this guy leave. Even if he's not related to the call, even if he's just rubbernecking it, make him leave. It's a safety issue. We have unsecured cars here. He could get access to this patrol car. Somebody's job needs to be scene security. There's a contact and cover concept that's taught in most academy classes now, where the contact officer is the one doing all the investigating. The cover officer is the one looking for potential safety risks like this. Identify what that job is and do it. I know we all get in a hurry to try to be done with it. I am a vocal component of shit or get off the pot, right? But this contact officer is doing a good job of investigating. Let him do his thing. There was a third officer here. I'm surprised they haven't addressed this.
It's just jammed. He's getting arrested anyway. I'm gonna document this. If it ends up being like damaged, he can be held accountable. Right now, I can't charge him with vandalism.
Yeah. I think it's just behind a hinge.
Is what it is.
His name behind a hinge. I don't think it's broken.
I'll give you his name if they want to trespass. He dealt with him 2 weeks ago.
He said he liked that one all the time.
Alberto.
I said like that all the time. He just wakes up angry, wakes up angry.
Yo.
Hey, chill out. What are you doing? Chill out. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You stole my stuff. What? Give me your hand. Okay.
Who the hell are you? Who is that?
Wasn't he just outside?
In Virginia, unlawful use of, injury to telephone or telegraph lines, copying or obstructing messages. Caffeinated, my dog. There it is. What's the point? Why did he censor his face prior to now? Tweaky, I wish I could tell you. Wasn't there a rookie episode? Influencer stole a police car. Yes, that is correct. That is exactly what happened. Dude, yeah. Shinny. Oh, this is somebody else. Shin. K. You're just gonna be known as Shin because I'm not doing that whole thing. Bob says hello is a confirmed bingo. Yes, my love. Oh, I love you and you're the best. She's saying hi to the kitties. And I guess to me. So Bob says hello is the winner for bingo. Let's see. Hold on. I was distracted by a beautiful woman. Bob underscore says underscore hello. Anything else? Underscore? Anything weird? No. That's it. Congratulations. Oh, can I? Let me see if I can find the. Hold on. This is going to screw up my video for a second. Here it is. There it is. Okay, we're done. Saw that guy about to hit averted glances. Yeah, Richard, it did not take a rocket scientist to see some sussiness on old boy here before he started assaulting people, but here we are.
No idea down the street and say he stole my stuff. I lost all my stuff. That's it right there.
He didn't do anything.
What do you mean?
He came
down. He said that before he got Really? Jesus Christ, what are you doing? What is your name? All right, I'm sorry. Why did you assault that person?
He threatened me and stole my stuff earlier today.
How do you know who he is?
Because he was walking by me earlier when I had my stuff on the ground.
He wasn't walking by anyone.
Earlier today, he was.
You just have one more card.
What the fuck?
You gotta be fucking stupid. There's 2 cops outside. You're in there calling the fuck. You feel like dealing with this right now? You have ID on any of that shit you just pulled out of your pocket?
No, everything I had was stolen. He said he did it when he was earlier today.
So he walked by you and said, hey, I stole your stuff. Huh? That's what
I was saying. He was sitting.
What are you talking about?
I apologize.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Is it Michael?
Yes.
Are you homeless right now? Where you live at? I was actually, all right. Yes, I'm homeless.
You okay, bud?
I think so.
All right.
His girlfriend's a nurse. She's coming over.
No, just don't have the girlfriend come here, please.
Oh, and he's like an elderly guy. Oh, it's gonna be a felony.
We don't need no more scuffles. Do you want to sit up?
It's a hate crime.
Let's have a seat. Just sorry. The person hit you.
Hell yeah. Hey, Sergeant, hear me? So I so.
Dude.
If you got
I got hit. I don't know.
Hold on.
Here.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Some random dude.
Peek the black rifle hat. That's hilarious.
No, you're
If you guys don't mind just backing up a little bit, we're gonna have a rescue come, all right?
Also, the chocolate chip camo.
You want to pursue charges on the person that hit you?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Sergeant, hear me? So at the freaking gas station across from AAA, got one in custody for domestic disorderly, domestic vandalism, probably just disorderly. And then as we're investigating that, this other guy who's in the store, nothing to do with this, decides to just start punching a guy. So we have him in custody for it's at least gonna be disorderly. I'm assuming probably assaulted. So yeah, that's it. Dude, shut the up!
No reason to be upset. I get that he's annoyed right now, but there's no reason to yell at this guy. Just leave him in there.
I can't breathe.
Why do you think they're tight? Why do you think they're tight?
Bro, look.
Face that way.
I can't
Face
breathe.
that way.
I can't breathe. Okay? I can't breathe.
Why is this? Why do you
Please
think
tell him.
they're tight? Bro, look. Face that
Who are
way.
you? I'm his father.
Okay.
Can I calm him down? Let me calm him down. All right, I'll take care. My other son get hit by a bullet. Did my son get shot?
No, he's fine.
I can't breathe, bro. Did my son get hit?
I just arrived on scene.
Please, I don't care about him. I'm worried about my other son.
I just arrived on scene.
They know who I am.
Okay, but you're running on me like I'm a maniac, so...
No, because someone said my son got shot.
No one's shot.
Please, take him home, bro. I can't hit. Bro, I can't... He's being a fucking lunatic. Can I talk to him?
No, you can't talk.
Please.
He's being a lunatic.
Can I talk?
Okay,
You know,
no,
you respect
I
me,
know
please.
you. You're not talking to him right now because he's being a fucking asshole.
Punch him in his fucking mouth. Okay, back up, relax, back up. Punch him in his fucking mouth.
Just go over there, okay? Where's your car? Is that your car?
No. How about, did my son get shot?
No, he did not get shot.
What happened to Adam? They said he got hit.
Can you just I'll let you know what's going on, right? If your son was just calm with us, none of this would have been going on right now. He's fine. He's not hurt.
No, my other son. Not him.
Who's your other son?
They said my other son got hit.
There is a kid in there that got punched in the face, but he's fine. He's not. He's fine.
Who punched him? You know who I'm with.
Dude, it's fine. He's fine.
Who punched him?
Hey, come on. We're not doing all that right now. We're not doing all that right now.
Guys out here.
Just relax.
Yeah, I would detain this guy. This is clear. You're gonna calm down and leave, or you're going to jail for interference. That quick. I get he's concerned, and you might verbally de-escalate a little bit. They've been working on the verbal de-escalation side of it. How have his handcuffs hindered his breathing? Omnidan, they have not. That was astute observation. The door self-fixed. How it works. The orcs came by and wad it into getting fixed. You were where the son got his anger problems from. Oh man.
There's so many guys down here.
Just go wait in your car. Go wait in your car.
Who punched my son? Who punched my son?
Locked up. Don't worry about it.
Who punched him?
We have him locked up. I don't even know the kid's name. Don't worry about it.
If you don't leave, you go to jail. I've already explained this to you. Go. No? Jail. Screw it. Got plenty of seats in the jail.
No, it ain't all right.
He's under arrest. Just come over here.
Who punched my son? You can arrest me. Who punched? He knows me. Who
That's consent. Let's go.
punched my fucking
He's
son?
locked up. I told you that. He's locked up.
Oh, he's fucking more than locked
You
up.
need to just calm down.
No, I ain't fucking calming down. Arrest me.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell everybody right here who punched my fucking son.
We
I don't
arrested
give
the
a
guy.
you do with that son.
That's fine.
Take him the
Okay.
fuck away.
You calm down.
Who
We locked
punched
the
my
guy
son?
up. We locked him up.
I want to know who it is.
We locked him up.
We have him in custody.
I want to know who it is.
Have him in custody.
He's done. You guys know this.
He's like a homeless guy.
I don't give a fuck who he is.
We don't need any more issues over here, okay?
Issues.
Yeah, we're just trying to do our job.
I know that folk will be 50 guys
Look
here.
at you know we're
I
trying
swear
to do our
God,
job.
there'll be
That's it.
50 fucking
Okay,
guys.
that's fine, man.
Dude,
Go wait in your car.
Go wait and arrest me.
causing more of a
Take him to jail.
arrest me.
Take him to
wait in
jail.
your car.
Take him to jail.
Oh, I'm about to
Take him to
arrest
jail.
him.
He's not fine, bro. He's threatening to bring people here. What are we doing? It's called peacekeeping. If taking him to jail creates peace, taking him to jail creates peace. If it makes it worse, screw it. We're taking a bunch of people to jail. Cannot let the situation get out of control. You can't let him freely move about if he's threatening to hurt people that you have in custody. He's threatening to bring extra people here. You're going to let him get in a car? But to hit the car? Maybe to retrieve a gun? Now you get to shoot the guy versus just going hands-on, right? Like, Think about this. Are we talking to a reasonable, rational person right now? Take him to jail. Say, you need to leave the scene or you're going for interference. He doesn't leave. There you go. Done.
The car. Al, there's no need for this. We're handling it out. We're handling it. He's arrested. So we're here for disturbance with his other son, right? They are domestic. As we're dealing with him, apparently this other guy just goes in and punches his other son that I guess is in there. Completely separate from this. So we're dealing with this. This guy's putting up a struggle. We get him in the car. As we're dealing with the people from the store, we see this disturbance inside. We go lock him up, get back in there, realize the guy's hurt. So call a rescue for him.
Which is his other son, and we have his son in custody.
Yeah. This guy's posing an issue. Now I'm just gonna get him out here now. Michael.
Yes.
What'd you cold cut that kid for?
I was sitting up the street earlier, and when I was, he was at the same place. We were sitting waiting for the bus, and this guy that was outside me said he was the one that took my bag and stuff.
You just made that all up.
No, I really
you just did. Because they all said that he's a regular, and they don't even know who you are. And this guy's never sat at a bus stop in his life. He lived across the street while he had to sit on a bus. You're completely full of shit. You just decided to fucking clock him? Makes no sense.
Why would you do that when there's all cops in the parking lot?
Instead of, if he did steal, tell a cop.
I used to
Was charged with
try to go back in jail when he had no other options. All right.
The original first suspect involved in the domestic situation was charged with his first offense of domestic violence by damaging or obstructing a telephone, his first offense of domestic violence with vandalism, his first offense of domestic violence with disorderly conduct, vandalism, resisting arrest, and obstructing. He took a plea deal, pleading no contest to domestic violence with vandalism, and vandalism while all other charges were dismissed. He was ordered to participate in domestic abuse counseling and to pay restitution for the victim's phone. The suspect, who randomly punched the other suspect's brother, was charged with simple assault and/or battery and disorderly conduct. He took a plea deal, pleading no contest to simple
Frag. Nicely put if you're talking, you're breathing.
assault and/or battery, while the disorderly conduct charge was dismissed. He was sentenced to 45 days in jail, 320 days of license suspension, and 320 days of probation.
Some people out here. Dang. I'm only going to give 10 points because I think eventually they came to the right decision. They successfully de-escalated the call and they took some people to jail. I think scene security could have been done a lot better. But all lawful arrests, nobody extra got hurt. Can't control the sucker punch that came out of that. We're just going to take some points from society for scumbagging it there. And then 2 suspects. Because just punching a random unsuspecting person, kind of a dick move. Let's see it.
No matter how many times I fall down, I'll get back up. Yeah, that's not how SFSTs work. Maybe some spicy videos will sober me up.
It is spicy time, so you have been notified. Maybe some spicy videos will sober me up. That's hilarious. Hey, 3 hots and a cot's not bad. I've seen people go to jail for less.
Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
On February 24th, 2025, a man called 911 from the 6300 block of Cherrywood Drive in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, saying he had an outstanding felony probation warrant and was ready to turn himself in.
Fond du Lac County 911, where's your emergency?
Yes, I got a warrant.
Okay, what is your address?
Cherrywood Drive.
What is your name?
Who's Mendesberry?
Okay, and who is your warrant through?
My PO hold.
All right, and are you at home alone?
No, I'm with my mom.
And you said it's through your probation agent?
Yes.
Okay.
Around the same time, another 911 caller reported a man who approached her at a nearby Dollar General store and flashed a handgun. Moments later, Mendesberry spoke to an officer and made it clear he wasn't going to give up easy. This decision turned what should have been a routine arrest into a rapidly escalating and dangerous situation.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to turn myself in. Yeah.
What's that?
Yes, I'm trying to turn myself in.
Okay.
He's
well, I'm not
super
gonna
drunk.
pull up if you're making threats like that.
No, I'm not making
Hi,
no
Dog
threats
Sled.
at all, bro. I say pull up, man. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
just leave my family alone. That's all I'm saying, man. My family don't got nothing to do with what I got in my mind. That's all, man.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna be waiting outside, or are you gonna be waiting outside, or?
I'm inside. Tell me when you guys are outside.
Okay. I'll give you a call.
All right, for sure.
Right. Sheriff 77 and 9. You meet me at the power station. Sheriff 77. I'll take another unit this way. Yeah, I don't know if we're going there. I think he's drunk. He's like, yeah, let me know when you're here. I said, what are you talking about? You'll see what happens. He's like, leave my family out of this all. Well, Andy's done in 25 minutes.
Sus.
I think he's trying to bait us. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yo.
What's up?
I think this dude's trying to bait us into doing something. I gave him a call because we dealt with him last week. You remember this all?
No, I don't remember this, but I know the name.
Yeah. So we dealt with him last week. He was threatening, like, what was the threatening, Nate?
Basically wanted suicide by cop, like,
Yeah, like,
to come in, said he's gonna kill himself.
saying he was gonna kill himself, blah blah blah, and pretty much like suicide by cop. So instead of going there, I called him, and he sounds really drunk and making threats like, show up, see what happens, I'm not gonna go easy.
Yeah, I'm fine with not picking him up. Are you worried about somebody else being there?
He pretty much said to leave my family out of this.
Was there somebody else there the last time you went to the call?
No, was there?
Yeah, Richard, you're not wrong. This is definitely a like made program, but in America.
Mom and a niece. Maybe give them a call.
Yeah, I guess I'm just more concerned about them, just making sure that they're fine, but yeah, that call was weird when it came out. And the warrant, what's like the warrant came in today, that's when I checked, like, was he told today he had a warrant, but it looks like he's had one for a while.
Last time we dealt with him, he said he was gonna turn himself in on a Monday, but I'm sitting there, so.
Well, it is Monday.
Yeah,
He's just trying to beat us into doing something. There's no firearms in the house, but they did say that he always has 59 on him.
No, I'm totally fine. You know, especially trying to get
Basically, last time we talked to them, the family said that he frequently uses cocaine and drinks all the time, and that he's not going to be cooperative with law enforcement.
Yeah, I'm reading your other report ones. Who was the reporting party for this? Your other call?
The other reporting party was Mom.
Ed's working. I'll just call Ed and have Ed make contact with Mom and make sure she's safe and everyone's safe in that household.
Yeah, no, that'd be the best way to go, because I'm not really looking at this.
Yeah, I think the dude's calling me back right now. All right. Deputy Galligan, Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, where you at, man?
We're still in town yet.
Yeah, you still down.
Yeah. Is,
Come through, man.
well, is anyone home with you right now or no?
It's my mom, though.
Your mom's home?
Yeah, I'm outside, though. I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm outside. I'm not trying to bring my mom into none of this, man.
Okay. Are you armed at all with anything? Are you armed at all?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You're not going to tell me that?
Sus.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you none of that, man.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. If Mom's willing to, she can bring you down to the jail, but we're not going to come pick you up just with the threats you're making right now.
Why not?
Because you're intoxicated, you're making threats towards us, saying show up, see what happens, it's not going to go easy.
No, look. Okay, show up, man. It's going to be easy.
Okay, well, I think we're past that point now, because the first time you were making threats towards me.
Boy, you guys scared? You guys supposed to be the heroes, right?
No, we just know when not to bring yourself into a situation. I mean, it's just...
Look, I swear to God, I'm everything I love, man. I'm not going to hurt y'all.
Okay. Well, we're close by. Can you meet us then? We're not going to come into the trailer park there.
Okay, meet me at Dollar General.
At Dollar General?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll meet you in the parking lot at Dollar General. Alrighty.
The suspect was later identified as 26-year-old Jesus Armando Mendez Berry, and as more units rushed in to support, officers finally located him nearby in the neighborhood.
5577, updated location, what's his clothing again? What's his 20, can you see him?
Where they at? I see him.
Sheriff's office, let me see your hands! Let me see your
This is not ideal for a weapon-mounted light situation.
hands! Let me see your hands! Show us your hands!
40 Mike, beanbag, I don't know, bolo wrap, something.
Let me see your hands! Show us your hands! Let me see your hands! Do it now!
Let me see your other hand.
Show us your hands right now! Logan, hit him less lethal. Let me see your hand! Gun!
Not less lethal worked, but
Hold tight here. Hold. I got radio.
hang out.
No. I don't know. It's the furthest north road in the lot. Yeah, we're good. Let's take this cover somewhere here. I do not know. Okay, where's this? Where's the shield? Can we get armor? Can we get the city's Bearcat?
What are we doing?
Sus.
We just hit this dude with like 3 rounds. Let's just take him into custody.
Suspect, if you can hear us, put your arms out.
I'm gonna flank over by that full escape, see if I can get a better picture.
Hey, Zeus! Put your arms out to the side like airplane.
There's a light
over there, so there's somebody over there.
I need somebody.
I got you, Ricky. Hey, you guys hold tight here. Yep.
Logan, you need one?
You know where your Bearcat is?
Yo.
He's got a gun. I have not seen him since we shot. I do not know if you want to wait for Bearcat or if you want to approach with the shield. Nope. I shot. Yep. Pull him out of the sack. How far away is Bearcat?
Bearcat's 5 out.
I need somebody to take my dog to my car there. I can do it. I take this shield. Take the shield.
Why is your dog out?
Got it.
Where's your cat?
Call it.
I got it.
Shield up, shield up.
All this equipment.
You want your
all these officers.
I'll take it.
Okay. You still got a gun on him, correct?
Yes.
Right there? Yeah.
You guys approach here? We got eyes on gun.
Gun is directly in the back of his hand there. North of his shoe.
I see it.
Yep, we got a gun.
You guys go hands up?
I'll have my hands out. Yep. I can be hands if we need to. Yep. Good. Let me glove up. Let's do
Hey, dude, show me your hand! Do not move! Show us your hand, Jesus!
Other hand. Got him.
Okay, 8. Let's see. 8:20 or 18:22. It took us 5 minutes to approach this guy.
Gun is directly in the back of his hand there. North of his shoe. I see it. Yep, we got a gun. I'll have my hands out.
Do not move!
Got him.
Jesus Armando Mendez Berry was pronounced dead from multiple gunshot wounds sustained during the encounter. Investigators later confirmed the weapon he produced was a pellet handgun.
Oh, man.
At the time, he was on felony probation with an active warrant, had recently been released from prison, and had a history of alcohol abuse and prior threats toward
Pontiac, Montana. I don't hate that conclusion because it can look like he's reaching, right? When you start looking at less lethals. The problem is that it will, the benefit we have is it does break this posture, right? He's going to have to either, it basically creates the, hey, if he's going to produce the gun, he's going to do it now, right? So at least we can rip this Band-Aid off and go do it. Does the de-escalation doctrine support wanting to do that? No. The de-escalation doctrine says we're going to sit here for as long as it takes, right? Because we're hourly employees. We get paid the same to be here no matter what. My only issue with that, I do think we should take some attempts. I definitely think that if you got the manpower and there's not call stacked, heck yeah, let's take 4 or 5 officers here. Let's see if we can talk our way into getting this guy into custody. It's really where stuff like the Bola wrap maybe makes some sense. Taser and certain implication or applications might make some sense. I guess like a catching net might work, right? But what I don't want to do is if the end result's going to be the same, if this guy's motivated, right? Which means he's going to produce a gun. He's going to either force us to shoot him or shoot at us or whatever. The end result of what that beanbag round did was showcase that he was armed with something, or at least brandishing what is very reasonable for us to believe is a gun. And we could at least make that determination there. Right. I understand both sides of the argument, but like, I might let a kidnapping suspect go away because we're stuck with 10 officers sucked into this call with this guy with a handgun, right? It's just the only downside to calls like that is there is a greater good argument that needs to be made here, right? On how much time am I going to be willing to let this one person soak up when everyone paid taxes to have police officers to go solve crime? Why am I letting one person kind of absolve or hold all of that stuff together? This guy I don't hate a lasso either. Clearly reaching down, but 100% could happen. Yeah, Pontiac, I'm 100% with you. I think the criticism is very, very valid in my opinion. And it's a case-on-case basis, right? Sometimes it's a good tool, sometimes it's not. But definitely the reach down, I mean, right after the shot, he pulled the gun out, right? Which makes sense. Like that can we argue that him getting hit with it induced him pulling the gun out? Sure. A perfectly valid argument. So was he armed or not? He was armed with a BB gun is what he was armed with. But the guy did not have a history, to my knowledge, of using firearms.
toward law enforcement. Investigators believe his actions were intentional. He had called 911 himself, made statements about wanting to die, and told a witness he was trying to get killed, pointing to what appears to have been a planned fatal encounter. For exclusive clips,
that was 100% suicide by cop. Unfortunately, we did it for him. The end result of anyone dying is always a bad thing. It's always a failure on our part to some degree, and we'd like to do better. The goal should never be to try to kill somebody. The goal is always going to be to try to take them into custody. But the reality of the situation is if you put another person in reasonable fear of serious bodily injury, producing a gun is a good way to do that. You're going to get shot. You're going to take points from suspects because they forced those officers to be in that situation. And then I'm going to take a little bit from society because this guy probably needed some help he likely was not getting, which kind of blows. Officer tried to resolve the situation. Yeah. And it's kind of like, at least we didn't rush the guy, right? And then get forced to shoot him, right? The beanbag shotgun gave him an opportunity to maybe comply. Taser maybe gives you, if it can work, and in heavy clothing, it's likely not. It'll stop him from moving, giving us like a 5-second buffer to maybe rush him to take the firearm from him. But let's say we don't push it, right? Let's say we wait and we don't beanbag this guy. We don't nothing. It takes 5 hours to go from finding the guy to him pulling a gun on us and we're shooting him anyways versus 20 minutes, right? And that sounds cruel and sick and twisted, but he's going to make that decision eventually. The cold, awful math of it costs the same amount. It costs triple the money or quadruple the money to have the same result. Do I think de-escalation might have been able to get through to that guy? That's hard to know. I don't think there's magic words that stop a motivated person, in my opinion. That's been my experience. And then with enough of these that I've watched, I've never seen the magic words work. Even when we had a guy on a pier, he had a bolt action rifle with him. He's a veteran. He was feeling some kind of way, right? He'd walked out there and officers created a perimeter. They did a terrible job of de-escalating, but 4 hours. I think it was like a 3 or 4 hour standoff. Guy ended up shooting himself anyways, right? Unless you've ever been in that situation, it's really hard to explain, like the psychology around it. If you've had the control-delete ideations yourself, you kind of understand what that mindset is like. And then if you've ever had to try to prevent someone from hurting themselves or be at ground zero when it does happen, it's complicated. There is no perfect answer outside of taking experienced people, putting them in a position to potentially make a difference, and then trying. It's really all we can do. What Barry Strasbeck is kind of saying is it's a very mixed bag. I have met the very unmotivated, right? That they'll take a safety razor, slit their wrist very superficially. We go tackle them, fight them, they cry, and we take them to JPS and they felt better, right? Which is that was our regional hospital or our county hospital. I've also had the people that just called to tell us where they were going to be, and they did it before we could even show up. So I've worked both calls. I worked personally as the primary officer, probably like 30 or 40 calls like that. Some were way too late. Others we were on time and could maybe make a difference. And the majority of them were people that were feeling that way, and we were kind of the last ditch effort for them to try to make themselves get help. It'd take too many of a pill or something like that, or it was like a domestic situation where they were yelling or they ran away from home or something like that. But I've worked a lot of these. And then I don't know how many of these I've seen on this show. Too many. Headphone. Oh, that was where the headphone thing was from. I think I gave points. I didn't give very many because the outcome was bad. Somebody dies, that's a bad outcome. Took some from society just because I think we really fail people with mental health issues, especially men.
Hey! Grow up!
Better buckle me in!
That was a motivated headbutt. Jeez. That's where the safety wrap, the little burrito wrap, which actually a good friend of mine actually knows the person that started that company. which is kind of cool.
All right, who called? Who called?
My husband.
Who called?
Is he inside?
Yeah, he's.
Can I talk to him for a minute?
A deputy called.
All right, Deputy Richardson with the Sheriff's Office.
I called it.
Hi. I don't think I've been here before, but
That woman just attacked me because she's mad at her ex-boyfriend over who has a baby. And she has damaged my property, and she's bit me, and she's hit me in the
Where'd she
face
bite
with
you
her
at?
fist here
Domestic assault.
once and down here on my leg.
do you have any marks or anything like that? Okay.
Probably not.
Right.
Yeah, looky there. I want you to come see my bedroom door.
Okay. Hang on just a second. We'll take care of that here in just a second, okay? Okay.
She's on probation. He's
All right.
full of
All right,
information.
Ashley, go stay there for me.
Oh, are they letting Ashley stay in this? It's kind of a nice setup here. You got like a little she shed here.
She's gonna choke. I'm sorry.
Better not bite me. We're gonna have issues.
No. There, please.
You have any shoes? None? Hey,
Please.
go.
She's an old dog.
Love her. Mom, what are you getting about my son? Mom, what are you getting about my son?
Oh my God, Ashley.
Mom, what are you getting about my son?
Caddy 56, I've got one. Get in the car. You have anything on you?
You did it, Mom!
For those of you that are interested in joining law enforcement and aren't already, or are in training or whatever, I'm going to let this play for a little bit because this is a very common call that you're going to respond to. And these are people that are in crisis. I'm not going to call her crazy. She's in crisis, right? Likely some stuff that's undiagnosed, likely some stuff that's unmedicated, and or oftentimes these are previous victims of stuff like sexual assault and abuse or whatever that either never got treated or dealt with, and so they tend to act out as adults. Really, really common. Hurt people is the phrase that you'll hear a lot in psychology and sociology. So I'll let this play because you have to be prepared to just turn. Po Mushi, you need to chill. Stop, Pontiac. What? Everyone's like a fixer-upper. Jeez. But the I'm gonna let this play for a second because you just need to learn how to turn off your feelings here. We'll let this play.
Look what she did to my door when she was trying to get in to keep me from calling 911.
Okay. When did this happen?
Just 30 minutes ago.
Okay. And who was this to you?
I'm married to him, and that's my daughter.
That's your
I'm
daughter.
a different marriage, yes.
Okay.
Stepdad.
So you're, I guess, technically stepdad.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
it
like
is.
to use that word.
I understand.
Well, he does, except that she's just ornery.
For
Very mean.
me, this is going to be instead of a battery situation, it's a domestic situation. So,
Good job,
all
deputy.
right. Now that we've calmed down a little bit, is there anything on your person? Nothing at all. Why'd you pull away from me like that?
My mom mocked me about my son that I got sick 2 years ago.
I don't care. That's another charge. You understand that, right? You understand pulling away from me is another charge. You're stacking your own charges on. Now, what are your injuries from? You don't know?
Just fell down.
Just fell down.
No, wait.
So what's the deal with what's happened here today?
Well, I was watching my nieces and nephews, and my mom mocked. I was video chatting my son, and I was like, I hadn't had my son in a minute, but they're letting me video chat him, and
I just pulled in my drive,
was talking good, and then I said something about my son, and then she mocked me. And I didn't like the way that she was sarcastic about mocking me, so it's off. It's my son. I hadn't seen him forever. Like, why would you mock me about something I said caringly about my son? Why would you mock me about it? Don't mock me about it.
What'd you do to him?
I don't necessarily remember. He come at me. He tried to tackle me, so I pushed him back.
I mean, he's got a lot more than just looking like you attacking
No,
him
literally,
back.
he tackled me, so I pushed him back. He's old. He tackled me, so I pushed him.
All right, well, next time you go to get put in cuffs, don't pull away from me. First off, where's she live at? Does she live here?
No, she's not allowed to be here because she's on probation from having a fight with her mother about a year and a half ago. I got a letter from the state's attorney saying that court was over. She's on probation. She has no violate her probation to be.
Oh, so this is also a protective order, violation of a protective order. Rough. Ugh, what a
She's
mess.
staying with her sister in.
I know where that's at. Yep.
Yeah, 33 miles south of here, down on 37.
Yep.
So she was here when I got home from work.
I'm listening. You're fine.
She was.
Excuse me, can I please have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette, please? No. You're a bitch. Let me have a f***ing cigarette.
Did her attitude change? I'll let this play. Very normal. I mean, imagine same thing about caffeine or whatever. It's just the way it played out.
Excuse me. Can I please have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette, please? No. You're a bitch. Let me have a fucking cigarette.
Hey, grow up.
Shoot me then. Shoot me then.
I wouldn't have opened the door. I don't like that. I was about to give this deputy a compliment for handling this call by himself, but then he had to go and open the door.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Choke me out.
What is your problem?
I want a cigarette.
Okay, chill out. When we get to jail, when we get to jail, you can have one.
No.
Good. Pull her.
No. No.
Just take her straight.
Yeah.
I'll be back here in a little bit to get some more information from you.
Are you gonna buckle me in? You better buckle me in. You're against the law. Buckle me in, bitch. Buckle me in. Why are you not seatbelting me in? All right, give me your badge number. Yeah, give me your badge number. He ain't buckled me in. He's not buckled me in. And he's driving crazy. Better buckle me in. Buckle me in, bitch.
Quit.
Buckle me in. Buckle me in. I'm bleeding. You did it. I'm bleeding.
I understand. We're going to the hospital.
Please hurry. You didn't buckle me in. Please.
Wait, the safety wrap could have prevented this. That's a wild work.
I don't let me do my job. You operate.
Man, she got there.
Don't today inside.
To my knowledge.
Okay.
I've walked around the sheds to make sure she didn't knock out when she gets mad. She breaks windows.
He does not have a Keystone light.
Okay.
Well, but I haven't found
Golly,
anything.
I hate it here.
Right. Your wife, was she around when all this happened?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What got me involved was that Ashley was screaming at her mother with anger, a lot of anger. And I've seen this too many times before. When Ashley starts doing that,
I think it's bad.
I walk up to her.
Yeah, head wounds bleed a lot.
You'll get your picture. I'm going to grab another beer.
Absolutely.
Ashley has an anger problem. Would you believe me?
No jail near a psych ward. So my only pushback on the no jail part of it is that the psych ward can really only hold her for a certain amount of time unless they can apply for a warrant for a longer hold, right? The reason why we still prosecute on the criminal side of things is because we still have to be victim advocates, right? This guy is still the victim of a domestic assault, right? So we don't just say, well, they're crazy, so we're not worried about it. We'll prosecute for it. And if the judge feels that this person's so crazy that they can't be held culpable, then that's up to the judge, right? It's up to the judge or a jury or the attorneys or whatever. But as law enforcement, we enforce the law first. I'm not saying we don't put the psych paperwork in for her, right? But, oh my God.
I'd say a little bit.
She accused her mother of mocking her. I never heard her mother mock her, but she accused her of making fun of her, mocking her, something along those lines.
This is over. Someone getting made fun of.
I've seen this happen before.
Right.
So I went up to her and said, hey, stop cool shit. That's when she jumped me.
And when she jumped you, she did what?
She hit me in the face with her fist.
Closed fist?
Yeah, sure, just like a man. And then her mother pulled her off, and her mother told me to go call 911. So I came in here and closed the door, but I didn't want to. So Ashley follows me in here and attacks me again. Sandra got her off. Bit me places.
It was completely in the face. Come on.
All right, take me home.
I wish.
This is gonna be home for a while.
Hopefully not. Have a seat in that black chair on the far end.
The suspect was charged with domestic battery and resisting a peace officer. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and be sure to subscribe for more bodycam footage daily.
Wild work. I'll give 20 points. I think they handled it rather professionally. I didn't like that he opened the door again. He didn't have anything to protect his rear window, so it kind of makes sense. He's nervous that that rear window is going to break, because that makes his patrol car kind of useless because it can't contain people. But that's more. We'll take some points from admin for not giving them protected rear view mirrors. In the day and age of people showing up to cops, that needs to be a standard. We're going to keep going.
On August 30th, 2024, deputies in Licking County, Ohio, were sent.
Val Kilmer movie. He cuts his head because he knows it's going to bleed a lot without injury. Oh, that tracks.
To a home on Northridge Road after a woman called 911 saying her brother was armed with a knife and threatening to kill her.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm telling you right now, because I'm gonna kill you. I'm telling you.
She had barricaded herself inside her bedroom, unable to escape. When officers arrived, they began searching the outside of the home, unaware that inside something far worse was already beginning.
All units are on Northridge Road, Unit 42. Female advised she opened the bedroom door. She saw the male. He does have a 40 in his hand coming towards the door. We've had her close it, lock it, get the closet.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Stand back. I'm grabbing my rifle.
So inside of a structure, do rifles help you? Kind of. They have a little bit more of an effective terminal effect in the sense that they are gonna make that person stop doing what they're doing faster. But they're a little harder to retain in that sense of like we can get in a fight over this rifle faster. Weapon retention on a pistol is way better. It's also a lot more flexible, especially when you get into some of these really small, like houses, sheds, apartment complexes, storage units, any of that stuff. Rifles can become actually a really big encumbrance unless it's like an SBR or something like that. 16-inch rifles, not great for CQB in general. Now, good from like an effective standpoint, and then if you get the bullets on target, but problem is like clearing corners and stuff like that really kind of sucks with a rifle.
Come on. Damn it. 42914, she's advising it was a handgun.
Guy has a Spikes tactical rifle. That's crazy. With irons. No way. He's got mag-pull irons. I hate it here. Oh. Sorry. Wild work.
This is a back door, right? This is the back or the front?
I think this is the front. 42751, where's the bedroom located?
Oh, this isn't issued. This has got the deputy's little star on it.
In the house.
A wild work.
42, she is going to be in the front of the house.
Police department, come out with your hands up. Come to the door. Hands up.
I thought we have her open her window.
I think she's on that side of the house.
42, she's trying to say she can't
Also, it's a lefty.
open the window. The only window in the room, there's an air conditioner in it. We're not sure
Yeah, she's got the exact same rifle set up here.
how she saw you.
All right, I'll cover this side. You get that side.
Hold on. Hold on. Tell me this rear side is not backwards. I'm going to cry.
42, she's trying to say she can't open the window. The only window in the room, there's an air conditioner in it. We're not sure how she...
Oh, no. I think this rear side is backwards. Maybe. No, maybe it's the correct way. I don't remember which way they open up. This might be backwards. It can still zeroable. It's just fine. It's just weird.
All right, I'll cover this side. You get that side.
I think she's in this room.
42, now she's in my double arm.
As officers surrounded the home, the suspect had already ignited a blanket inside the house. In an instant, the situation shifted. Officers were no longer dealing with just a hostage. They were now racing to save her before the growing fire cut off any chance of escape.
Do you hear an alarm in the house?
New objects would make it too militarized, obviously. Steering wheel.
I'm just going to go to the door.
All right.
I think I saw someone through the window.
So the question here is, do we have a driving factor? Modern police training, I know because I'm the most currently on at least Texas law enforcement standards. Alert is currently the going standard, right? The FBI just adopted it. It's probably going to go nationwide at this point. But I've also taken the Protect Your Mindset course, which was taught by a Delta Force operator, which is pretty cool. But in general, this is hostage rescue, right? This is not a barricaded suspect. We have a victim currently in the residence that is being assaulted or threatened by an individual. So my driving factor, it's not there's no gunshots with a knife. This lady could be getting stabbed right now and I wouldn't know about it, right? But I do know that I have a victim that's currently inside that structure that is calling for law enforcement assistance. Do we kick this door right off the rip? My argument is yes, because we have a driving factor. That driving factor is active assault or attempted assault, right? This lady has barricaded herself in a room. There's someone actively trying to kill her. I owe it to that lady to get in there and get it done. Right now, we are currently Uvaldeing it, right? Because we're sitting outside hoping. Now, I'm not saying you don't want to learn something from the exterior of the structure if you can, but the second I know she's in there, he's in there, she wants help, and he's actively trying to kill her, let's get in there and go to work. That being said, the only thing that might slow me down is the fear that this is an ambush, right? If they potentially have contrived this call to force me to force entry, to get in a gunfight with law enforcement, or worse, set up something like an IED, I could understand. You might want some premise history. You might slow it down, especially if I'm not actively hearing yelling, screaming, or something like that. But you got someone calling 911. Welcome to law enforcement. It's going to suck. The intel's not great, but you're going to advocate for the victim if you get an opportunity to do it, because I'd rather be wrong and then put me, name a street after me because I did the heroic thing, even though the situation wasn't what I thought it was, versus standing out here and waiting for this lady to get stabbed, right? We go in. Good night, Primo. Get after it. We got guns.
Hey, I smell smoke. The alarm is going off.
Where's it?
42. I do smell smoke coming from the house.
Well, come on
The
then.
alarm is going off inside.
Come on then. Kick the door. Kick it. What did it say? Yeah, nothing beats the solo cab show. Buxom, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Let's see, what does this say? No soliciting. We are too broke to buy anything. We know who we're voting for, and yes, we know Jesus. Unless you're selling cookies. That is a cute little house thing. Buxom, thanks for the super chat. Oh, fire. Get in there. Get in there. Get after it. Come on now.
Yep. There's a fire.
Announce.
Someone's lighting a fire.
Announce.
Dude, I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah. 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 Dust him. Dust him. Dust him. Dust him. Dust him.
Back out, back out, back out, back out. Back out.
Go in there and get him.
Hey, drop it up!
Hands up!
Drop it up!
Dust him.
Where are you?
Dust him. Dust him. Dust him. Get after it, baby girl.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Help me! It's around my leg!
Get the knife.
Help me! It's around my leg! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Bro, shout out to Chelsea for getting after it. At least someone got up and did it. What a hero. Iron sights on the force. Dude, I know. Buxom, don't get me started. The rifle, the second I saw it, I was like, what in the... I'm with you, brother.
I just set the rifle down.
Yeah, good. A lot of good that did to you. Did you get
Get out of
stabbed?
the room. Get out of the room.
Oh, she definitely got stabbed.
He's at my house on fire!
I start the fire department. House is on fire. He's shot. He's headshot.
Bro. Chelsea energy.
Come on, hey, come here, come here.
I need my cigarettes in there.
She stabbed. You get you.
I need my cigarettes. I'm taking points from society for priorities. Bro, what? Oh my god.
No, you guys got him just in time.
Let's go sit in the grass.
Bro,
Honey,
mega
the house on
based
fire. We're gonna
lady.
get your way.
Yeah,
He's down. He's down.
Please get my...
You're okay. You're okay.
Bro,
Come here.
Chelsea.
Come on.
Step
we're gonna
up.
Phone's in there, my...
Don't worry about that, honey. You're safe. We're gonna make sure that you're okay.
I'm genuinely disappointed. All these male officers. Where's Izzo? All these male officers. And it took a female to go over there and go handle up. Shout out.
Calm down. Careful, careful.
You alright?
You good, man?
We're not dragging out, homie.
Still moving.
Does he have a gun?
No.
Go get him.
That was the rifle.
Yeah,
there.
two
Go get
knives.
him.
Yeah, two knives.
Get him.
We're gonna get him out of here. We're gonna lose this house. We gotta try to rid the ring of that. Sounds bad. We gotta
Get him. There you go.
I need
All right.
No, just drag him.
You're gonna try to get him out of here?
Drag his ass out.
Yes. Can't leave him here to
He's
die.
going up fast.
You
Drag
gotta
him
look
out.
in the back corner, get any information you can.
What a bad time. Hey, shout out the old timer here.
He's going. He just went right after her, dude.
Okay. Blood. Blood, more blood.
Good thinking to try to document as much of this crime scene as we can possibly see while it's still here, because this fire is totally taking the structure. Good on them. That's actually very smart.
On the wall. I got a knife.
Pick up the knife.
Food.
Get out of there. Pick up the knife and get out of there. Oh, and also take your rifle.
Oh! It's gone.
Let's sit down for a second. You've been through a lot, okay? You're safe? Did you feel like you're stabbing her?
No, you guys got me some time.
Gloves, for real, gloves. Gloves would be an excellent idea right now. I would have picked up the knife at least, because you got some physical evidence outside of what the video's got.
Here, let's go. Let's walk, honey. We're gonna have to squat in the meet. Okay? It's okay. You've been through a lot today, okay? I'm so sorry that you went through this, okay? Where's the fire department? They're here, okay? They're meeting us at the end of the
Bro, she just shot somebody in the head and she's de-escalating this lady. Shout out.
driveway. She needs checked out.
My house is on fire.
I can't do nothing about it in my Explorer.
They have him inside. Your
This guy's like, I can't make scene unless you have him.
house is on fire.
Please hurry.
They're doing everything they can, okay?
That thing's GG.
Who shot?
I don't think either of us shot.
Everybody is out of the house.
I think your partner did.
Did she?
I think so.
Yeah, she stepped up. Y'all just bore witness. You're like, we're just going to be witnesses here. Going to watch it happen. They both had rifles. Oh, girl had nothing but an iron-sighted Glock. Probably a Gen 3 or Gen 4 Glock. And she's like, step aside, children. Chelsea's here.
Female shot.
Bro, I would give this lady a patch. If somebody can figure out who this lady is, peak work there.
I think I hit twice.
She may be shot.
No, shot him. We fired together.
Mine.
That
No,
thing's
it's your officer.
gone.
I think you said she. What's her business? Who are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know her name. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, my house.
Hey, we're worried about your safety, okay? Your house is replaceable. Okay, you got insurance?
My cell phone.
Okay, that's not something for now. Okay, look, you just said
You don't understand.
I get it.
No, you don't. 2 years ago, I lost my husband.
You can't go back in the house.
I'm going up here. Okay.
You can come a little bit closer, but you're not going back in the house.
It's taking so long. Put it out.
They're doing what they can. They need to stay back. They can't do their job. Come sit over here. They can't do their job if you're doing that, okay? Because you're the priority here.
Hello, ST, you have them send units to shut down Northridge Road, north.
As someone who's lost their entire house that they grew up into a tornado, everything she's saying is correct. You can and will replace all of those things in your life as long as you have insurance.
South location.
Now, if you don't have insurance, it's gonna be a problem.
I had 2 knives. I don't know where the other one went.
I think it was in a corner somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blank, my dog. Hold on. There you go, Blank.
I've done around her.
I got you, homie. Hold on. I'm gonna do this right now. Blank. Done. There you go.
That was,
Right after.
yeah, that was a good call on you. Because, they said there was an air conditioning unit on that window, and then I saw that one. I could hear the
The
alarm.
fire has yet to put water on this. But we're taking points. What's taking y'all so long? Y'all have one job. Yo.
I'm in there, so I was thinking she's in that room.
Dude, he went for her with the knife. I had to shoot him.
Good on them.
Please stay over here. Stay over here. They got to work on him. They're trying to save his life. Please stay over here.
They shot him in the head. He's dead.
We still have to render aid, okay?
1, Unit 13.
Stay
Let him die.
CPR.
Okay.
He points to victims. Jeez. That's crazy work.
Look, please stay over here, okay? Look at me. Just sit down.
House. Oh my
Did
God!
Did he live here with you?
Yeah.
He did? Okay.
My family thought it was a great idea after my husband died.
Well.
How are you injured?
I'm fine. I just got, that's it.
I'm shocked.
Okay.
Just worried
They
about
got
the
him
house.
just in time. He's
Okay.
gone, and right, he's gone.
I don't know yet. We're working on it.
He got shot in the head.
Yeah, but I don't know. Right now, we're still working on it. She wants to show up.
Let him go. He's a miserable human being.
I just went through this same 2 years ago. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh boy is not handling this well. Oh girl's crushing.
I know we went in through this door because this was locked, and I seen that other door. That's
Now, and in all fairness, you don't get to control how you react to these things. Like anything that's traumatic, right? Whether you're a victim of like abuse or a traumatic event, and in this instance, it's going to be a critical incident for the officers. This is what sucks. You don't get to figure this out until you do it. And so no amount of training, no amount of some mental preparedness. Like if you mentally walk yourself through it enough times, it does help. I could see maybe having like some sort of spiritual or moral foundation set somewhere probably helps as well. But stress is stress. You can't affect how your fight or flight's going to affect you. It's not that he's doing any better or worse, but from a law enforcement perspective, I still need you to be locked in and work the call until the call's done. She's done a good job of at least preventing her from needing to process the stress right now. She's going to process it later. He's having to process it right now.
primary. As soon as we got through here, cleared the corner, went around, I seen him throwing blankets on the fire. And it started going up, so we kicked the door. He was standing there in the corner with these 2 knives. And then he said something like, we're both going to die or someone's going to die. And he took off and charged the room where she was.
Yeah, I just glad he was here. That would have gone differently.
Good?
Yeah, glad you're here.
Bro, I looked at the map and saw you were the only one close. I sent her a chat. Hey, I can get him.
That's like, of course it's me. Oh, yeah.
I know.
It's always me.
I wasn't going to leave you hanging, dude. I was trying to think the fastest way, but...
Glad you guys are okay.
It's his blood. She wants to clean out the blood.
I just got down on that.
I can't walk. No, she's not. No.
This is the one you said was shot.
No, yeah, he's down.
He's down.
That was my brother.
Okay, where you heard that?
She doesn't think that she's hurt. That his blood's on her and that she's been shot.
They got him just in time before he was getting ready to stab me.
Okay. He did not hurt you, though?
She doesn't think that she's stabbed her.
She is not shot.
Yeah, they didn't get me and he didn't stab me. I just need to get his blood off of me and I just want to cut down there.
When can I turn this off? In case I want to let my wife know or anything like that I was involved in something. Just turn it off. Okay.
There you go.
I should inhaler. I kept mine at home. I was in that room a little too long, but all the smoke was coming in.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys have your all?
Yeah, we got all that, but give it to you. We're going to the hospital.
Okay, never mind. I'll be all right.
He asked her something that said, we got to take you to the hospital if we go. Like, okay, then I'm good.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
We can absolutely.
I'm
going to leave you guys with him.
Not going to the hospital, so.
You want us to at least check you out or anything?
No, I was just in the smoke a little too long.
Okay.
So.
Then go to the hospital, you dumbass. Sorry.
If you start feeling really bad.
Somebody needs to make him go.
Dude, like.
I know. I was just precautionary. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, take mine.
Absolutely. Thank you.
He said we'll deal with the admin and stuff if you want. I'll be wrong. He said we won't worry about the hospital if you want one.
Please?
Yeah.
Is it going to cost me anything?
No. Didn't. My battalion just said, I told him, I was like, I'll clear it with you, and he goes, go get him, we'll give him one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it going to cost the county anything?
Not that I know of. After you need to take a seat.
It just burns.
Yeah. Yep, you'll have that.
I was hoping for like just a little inhaler.
No, we got a little, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a little bit longer lasting. There you go. Puff on that a little bit. Nice deep breaths.
Firefighters arrived within minutes, but the home was already heavily involved. The fire spread through the hallway and into the bedroom, leaving the interior almost completely destroyed. The Ohio State Fire Marshal determined the blaze had been intentionally set. Investigators documented a lighter inside the home and extensive fire damage near the wood-burning stove. Officers pulled Douglas Plott from the burning room and carried him outside to medics. Despite immediate treatment, he was pronounced dead at the scene. Plott's sister, who was rescued just in time, survived with no life-threatening injuries. She was treated for smoke inhalation and minor injuries from the assault, and now faces the long process of recovering from the trauma of what happened that day. In her interview, she explained that Plott had her around the neck, leaving officers with only one shot they could take. As she put it, I don't blame them. If they didn't do that, they basically saved me.
You got a woman in shock.
Based. Was this PD or deputized? Let's see. I didn't get a good look at it. I guess it's PD. Let's go. Sorry if I yelled. Bro. Hell yeah. I'll give, you know what? I'm going to give 40 to Chelsea, and then I'm going to give 20 to the other officer that decided to go shoot. So that gives us 20 total, or 60 total. Very, very good. Went in there, figured it out. It took a little while. County and PD. I'll give some to PD. I'll give some to county as well. I'll get them to 100. I'm getting yelled at. Josh, Chelsea deserves extra points. I agree. Deputy logo on his rifle. That tracks. Their weapons had deputy stars, I thought. I do believe at least the rifle person was a deputy. Terrible situation. She's never gonna. Yeah, dude, that's a sucky. There ain't nothing good. Wasn't this deputies? I want to see. Let's see. Hold on. Before we get here, let's see a call here. We should see a patrol vehicle. What does it say?
Beginning.
Damn it. Show me a patrol car.
When officers arrived, they began searching the outside of the home, unaware that inside something far worse was already beginning.
All units around Dorset Road, Unit 42. Female advised she opened the bedroom door. She saw the male. He does have a 40 in his hand coming towards the door. We've had her close it, lock it, get in the closet.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Stand back. I'm grabbing my rifle.
Oh, sheriff's office. That says police. So police are clearly here. It's both agencies. But Officer 1 did not shoot.
Is the back or the front?
I think this is the front. 42751. Where's
Front of the house.
Police department, come out.
This, I think, is PD, which this is Chelsea.
Hands up. Come to the door. Hands up.
Check general chat and Discord. We found her name. Let's go. Hold on. Stand by. Hey, I've already watched most or almost all of the videos and watched the streams after the fact. I love your content. Stay as you are. You're good that way. Milo, thank you for showing up and thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. And then here we are, stand by. We are going to check general. What does general say? Here we go. Deputy Sarah. So hold on, stand by. This is Deputy Sarah McCree and Gary from the police department. Gotcha. Okay, so then, to be in all fairness, here we go. Stand by. Let's do this. Let's roll this back then. Oh, I have asked YouTube to do too much. Stand by. Okay, so then if that's the case, I will give deputies an extra 30 points, and I will take those points back from PD for fairness sake. Because I do want to give her, I do believe she was ready and willing to put herself in harm's way. So, Lady Cops, 200 points. Let's go. We don't have a category specifically for Lady Cops, but they did deserve it on this one. They did a very good job. Let's see. Oh, the news has it. But yeah, third officer, who the advocate would not immediately identify, sus, also entered the home prior to the shooting, though the footage shows them reporting that the officers were on the scene and did not fire their weapon. In the footage, blah, 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 were placed on administrative leave after the shooting to tell the officers that they shot plot. Well, good on them. 2 male officers shoot or didn't shoot. It was 1 female, 1 male. Also, somebody joined the Discord. Hello to the people that joined. Okay, we're back. Gave points. I rearranged some points here. Gonna take some points from suspects for scumbagging it. Lighting this lady's house on fire and trying to stab her is kind of awful. And then society, honestly, I'm taking points for leaving her with this guy. They had to have known he was kind of crazy. That's really unsafe.
And 2 New York City police officers are under investigation tonight after some ugly footage surfaced of them roughing up a suspect.
This is my 3rd time on stream. Though I'll try to get here more often. Tuesday streams from now on. Maybe in the future I can do Thursday streams as well. Well, you're welcome to come. We're here at pretty much the same time every single week. I shouldn't have any changes. I just finished my PHS packet. So Millennial, if he's still here, he'll appreciate this. I may or may not join the dark side of the Deputas. We'll see. So there's a chance that they just get done a lot faster than most of the local PDs here will. So if that ends up being the case, then I will root for Deputas more often. We'll see. But as a reserve officer, or I guess a reserve deputy in that instance, it's a peace officer in Texas, but still.
At a Brooklyn liquor store on an undercover.
Absolutely not. I'm not going back full time. Hell no. Hell no. No, I have a very gravy job that lets me kind of do what I want when I want. Josh is gonna be a Fed. You know, the worst. But no, I would be going back in a reserve capacity. Texas has the capability of having a reserve status, so you can go back and basically work. You have to work for free in most situations. There's some reserve positions that are paid. I would like to go for free and basically donate my time to an agency to help with training and whatnot. Go to the Rangers? No. I'm not doing the Rangers. As I recall, the victim didn't match the description who they thought he was whatsoever. But yes, there's a possibility. We don't know yet because I still got to get through backgrounds and do a bunch of other nonsense. But they're currently the front runner and who has the time and the inclination. The problem is because I'm not going back full time, they're not going to prioritize getting my paperwork done because I'm not a full-time person. I'd be basically a volunteer. But the county of which I am currently talking to has the capacity to do my background. So I should know hopefully within the next like 5 to 7 weeks, depending on how long it takes. If I was going back, it'd be going to an agency. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever go back full time. We'll see.
Covered drug sting at the time. They allegedly tried to arrest the.
You will forever be a street copper. Remember who you are, folks. I was my how I learned how to be a cop was as a street cop. I was a municipal police officer, so that is my eyeballs were trained that way, and my brain processes stuff that way. So we'll see. And even if I did it as a deputa, it would be hopefully at a patrol capacity. I would hate to be a bailiff or something like that. That would be a real beating. But I just want to be of service if I can be. It's going to be Tarrant County is currently the county that I am looking at, which is up here on my side of DFW. So you have to look it up. Tarrant. Tarrant.
Wrong guy. Lily Luciano has late details, and this is one of those.
I forgot what the story was saying.
And 2 New York City police officers are under investigation tonight after some ugly footage surfaced of them roughing up a suspect at a Brooklyn liquor store. On an undercover drug sting at the time, they allegedly tried to arrest the wrong guy. Lily Luciano has late details, and this is one of those stories where the video may be disturbing to some viewers.
Cell phone video captured 2 NYPD officers repeatedly punching a man in the face inside a Brooklyn liquor store yesterday afternoon. The violent exchange spills through the aisles, knocking bottles that shatter on the ground, seemingly cutting the man as he was dragged across the floor. One of the plainclothes officers, wearing an NYPD vest, is seen pushing and punching him, at one point appearing to kick the man in the head. Give me your hand! Bystanders begged the officers to stop. One officer responded, cursing and yelling back. Timothy Brown, a home health aide, says he is glad to be alive.
Got messed up.
They just repeatedly hit me. My nose was broken, blood rushing from my nose. They had no remorse for beating me.
New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani condemned the arrest on X, calling the, quote, violence used by NYPD officers in this video extremely disturbing and unacceptable. NYPD Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the officers have been placed on modified duty.
This matter is under internal review by our Internal Affairs Bureau. I understand the community interest in it because it is an upsetting video.
And tonight, the NYPD said that the man that they were looking to interrogate is part of an undercover drug investigation in this area.
I'll be honest, I don't like most narcotics units because I think that they believe that the rules don't apply to them. So I tend to not like the way that they do business. It was a better way to probably affect that arrest. Don't like open hand strikes. I also don't like plainclothes officers in general, especially making arrest. I'm not saying plainclothes officers don't have a function, but I think it should be observe and report. I think if you're going to go hands-on with somebody, it needs to be in full uniform to avoid issues of trust. Now, can somebody earn beating like that? Sure. There's situations where you got to use that much force to apprehend somebody. I didn't see where this guy was assaultive. In his resistance, it did look like he was actively resisting. So he's going to earn some force, but like creating serious bodily injury on a person like that when they're not assaultively resisting is not going to be kosher in 99.9% of agencies. Guy's probably going to be rich. But yeah.
Was wearing green shorts. That's what they were.
Blue Bloods, New York's finest. You guys get it.
Were told like Timothy Brown, but was not Timothy Brown. And although the NYPD said that he, Brown, would be charged with resisting an arrest, the DA told CBS News New York tonight that those charges, Tony, will be dropped.
Dang, wrecked.
Lilia, thank you very much.
Hey. That's what they get for scumbagging it. This is municipals. I'm gonna take a lot. That was a pretty scummy arrest and a pretty terrible use of force. Like I said, there are times for open hand or empty hand strikes, right? There's situations where it's going to be appropriate, but typically it's going to be assaultive resistance, right? Maybe the guy is trying to hurt himself and I'm trying to prevent him from doing that, or I'm trying to disarm him or something like that. He poses a serious risk to everybody there. Sure, jack that guy up, but this was not one of those situations. Worse, it wasn't even the right guy. And they still try to charge him with resisting because they're scumbags. So they might be ice. Maybe. That's hilarious. Wow. Okay. That is stream. That was streaming record time. I made it right at about 4 hours. Sorry about the interruption in internet, which kind of sucks. Yep, not a female officer in sight, and yet we're still beating the hell out of people. Oh, but female officers escalate stuff. If you guys are interested in getting more updates on stuff or want to help in how we select body cams and all that stuff, you can do so by joining the Discord. There's 2 ways to do that, either by becoming a member of our YouTube channel or a member of our Patreon group. And for as little as $1 a month, you can get direct access to said Discord. Django, no, but I might hang out with you guys tomorrow. I am done with my application stuff and I'm done with most of my, actually all of the training required and more. So if Kinsey's going off to a writing group, then I might hang out with you guys in the Discord, but I'm not doing it tonight. I have to sleep. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yeah, my internet took a dump. Scrolling. I think I got everybody. I'm trying to see who I didn't get a chance to say hi to. Cade Thoms. Bird Force. Frag, I think I said hi to. Aid, I think I said hi to. Buxom, thank you again for all the super chats and for hanging out with me. Cosmic Dark Matter. It's Boba Fett, which is incredible. Steering Wheel Holder, it is good to see you, brother. Trippy C, he's trying to encourage me to go deputies. Milo. Goose. Tommy, welcome, brother. To my fellow municipal. Brandon Rhino. Emu, I'm pretty sure I said hi to you, but let's see. I think that's everybody. Katie Bugs, it's good to see you. I think I got everything. I think I said hi to everybody. Oh, did I miss Steph? I did not miss anything. We're doing good. Good night to everybody. Abs, Mr. Mass Emu. He changed his name. Stupid. Bark Bark MOV. Welcome to being a second responder. Join the Discord. Do it. You're a member. I will convince Josh to do more Thames stuff. I want to take medical. They're offering TCCC. I don't think I'm going to take TCCC during police week. I'm going to police week in May. So there's going to be 500 officers going down to the ranch. If you guys look at my Instagram, you guys can go see the story there. Oh, you know what? I'll share it in the OnlyCops one. But they're going to do some really cool stuff where they're offering a bunch of T-Cole credit hours for free, which is kind of cool. But we're got cool stuff. We're going to blow up some doors, do some vehicle extraction training, and a bunch of cool stuff that we talk about all the time here. Till I may need to spell my name phonetically. Cade. Hold on. Yeah, King, Adam, David, Edward, Tom, Henry, Ocean, Mary, Sam. You learn a lot. Yeah, TCCC is great. I took like an abbreviated TCCC class, but it was a really long time ago, so I want to take it again. Virginia, I did my best not to meet you. Don't put a TQ on the neck. That is solid advice. Josh doesn't miss stuff. He just sees it when he's good and ready. Sarah, thank you for explaining it. Lisa, good night. Oh, man. It's just Greg. I'm not reading your whole name, Greg. You made it something weird. Derek, Goose. Sheeny Kitties. Ivana Murphy, welcome. Brett, if I didn't say hi to you. Bob is the name. I think I got everybody else. Anyways, I hope you guys have we'll try to do some shorts of the training. That'll probably won't let you. So I'm actually I did get permission. I'm going to get with Juan to do a Go 360 camera and wear it like a body cam. So it's going to be kind of cool. So you should get a first person perspective of a lot of the training that we're going to do. We're going to do some vehicle extraction stuff. We're going to do some, there's like a shield class, like a patrol shield class, which is kind of cool. Also, what is it? Crime Stoppers International is teaching a class specifically on human trafficking and how to identify and prevent human trafficking stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to see if I can sort it out, try to get like a cool body cam perspective. We'll cut it into a bunch of shorts so you guys can see what I did out there. And then I'm working closely with them, and potentially Rap Technologies is going to work with us on setting up some training demonstrations on stuff that we hope to see in policing. And then if there's an agency that's, I guess, generous enough to let me go back at a reserve capacity, then I'll start doing that too. You guys will get some adventures from that. Until next time, peace. End stream. I get some IPC skills footage.